Is Batman still crying about being an orphan like nobody else has been orphaned,
Martha?
except that those orphans didn't have money?
Oh shit! Oh shit!
My man, go the fuck off, bro.
Yeah, look.
Yo, by the way, we are live.
Batman
I
is
just
a
want y'all to know.
horrible series.
No.
It's fun, but it's horrible.
Damn. Mate,
You had Retro as your best friend, bro. Retro was your best friend, bro.
Okay, because I'm not going to stand beside Batman. I'm not. Because, honest to God, all he does is whinge and bitch that he's got all this money and he's a superhero. Blah, 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 blah. You know what? I know a halfway home down the street. If maybe he would give some of that money to those orphans, they'd be a little better off, and his good in the world might actually mean something.
Oh no, Retro! It's like Retro was your best friend, and then like the betrayal was happening.
I'm sorry, but Batman ain't my dude. It's the same thing with Superman.
No.
I saw Superman on the show, and I was like, "Oh, Undies Man, we're gonna talk Undies Man today."
Yeah, oh my God, bring him the fuck back. I like him,
bro.
Captain Underpants?
He's fired, bro. He's fired.
This man.
To be fair, Nikolai told me to bring hot takes today, so I'm doing
That's true. I did. I said.
What hot
I said you can go through
today.
bring this guy.
Let's do it. This is gonna be a good show. I love it. Hey, I love it.
Hold on,
It's a good one.
let me take a dab real quick. I got off at like 6:30.
No, we gotta go. It's 7:17. Do it on the show.
Yeah, do it on the show. Fuck it.
Do it on the show.
Do it
I'll
on
tell
the
you
show.
what, we do it on the show. I'll join you. I'll go get my bowl packed.
Yeah.
Shit, I'm doing it right now. The fuck are y'all talking about?
You know what? Hey, since my wife's not here, I'm smoking a blunt in here. I'm doing it.
Let's get it.
Okay, let's go.
What's up,
I'm gonna light
Space?
up-
What's up,
Right.
Space?
Bro,
I'll light up my cigarette.
bro, I've been getting it in
I'll
the
drink
last
this Dr.
motherfucking
Pepper.
podcast. What the fuck are y'all talking about?
It's poisonous to the body. Don't worry. I'll just drink this Dr. Pepper.
You drink your Dr. Pepper, I'll smoke my cigarette.
Okay.
We'll be lame together.
Oh well, one day I'll smoke. Eventually I'll go to that part where I just become like some stoner dude on Twitch.
Hear me out, dude. Like,
Honestly, I hate smoking while I'm live, but I love smoking while I'm live. If that makes sense. Like, I don't know how to game without being high anymore, but I really hate being in front of a camera while I'm high.
Same.
It's like me.
Here we go
I hate
anyway.
I hate people
Bro.
seeing me do illegal things and then maybe using it as blackmail for me later in life. So there's that.
Man,
Nah,
fuck that,
I'm,
man.
I'm in Michigan, my dude. It ain't legal here. This is legal, fully supported, fully recreational.
nah, man. I do that shit. I do that shit. I forget that I have a camera in my face. Like, I just coast, man. That's it.
Yeah.
I feel you, Infinite. That's like me. I hate fucking nasty hoes, but I love fucking nasty
That's so
hoes.
Oh my god.
I would say
Yo,
the same,
yo,
bro.
That's when
We're not
waiting
live,
for the
are we?
OnlyFans
I just
promo
Yeah,
now.
no,
I just not looking
we're
at this
live.
issue.
I told you we were live.
Baby, I love you. I love you, and there are no nasty hoes. Wink, wink.
But you nasty.
Hey, bro, I'm just saying, like, you know, if your girl ain't gonna do all the nasty demon shit that y'all, especially Jackson, shout out.
Look, I'm just saying, Usher had it right 2 decades ago.
Yeah,
We
yeah.
all know what we want.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Oh my god, bro, he's coming on the next podcast, bro.
Yo,
You gotta be a
Come
permanent
on the
guest,
next
bro.
podcast. I host
Bro.
the show too.
And the
Oh my
fucking
God.
man.
He got what he wanted. He let it burn.
My man just said, yo. And well, Usher had it right now. He got them Usher bucks. Pass him out at strip club.
Bro, that
you know
shit's
what I'm
funny as
Right.
fuck, bro. Oh my
Yeah.
god. But y'all, make sure y'all what was it? Like if y'all are on Facebook or whatever, dude, if y'all can like share it, host it, I don't care. Just trying to spread it out real quick before we go.
what else?
Well, I mean, we're live. Fuck it. I didn't even I forgot.
We're live right now.
Yeah, we're live right
You're
now.
live. This is the pre-post.
This is
start
yeah,
show.
exactly.
I don't-
You ever see Trainwreck's podcast, bro? How he saw us for like maybe an hour in the intros. This is the hour in the intro.
I go live for an hour before my game show, and I just sit there and bullshit. One time I went on an hour and a half before, and I was sitting here writing a questionnaire on stream, talking shit to people, and I was like, "Oh, it's game show time," and it just like switch gears.
Right. I'm always fucking with Nick. Every time he does something live, I'm always like, show Bob's and Vagine or like show titties or something.
Oh my god, yeah, he was like show nudes. Like,
all you got to do
randomly.
now is get a kiddie pool and an inflatable, and you'll have 1,000 viewers.
Yeah, facts. That's the hot tub streamers. That's a new meta apparently.
It is.
I fuck with it.
It's the pro meta. You gotta get yourself a coconut bra though.
Hey, bro, I respect them if they want to, kind of, what is it called? Like fuck with the system, and they ain't, you know what I mean? They ain't getting in trouble. Then hey, fuck it. You gotta do what you gotta do. You know what I mean? Get them views.
Hey, I am house sitting for my uncle for the next for 2 weeks.
Yeah,
I mean,
we're gonna do a hot tub stream. No, we're gonna do a hot tub stream. That's a confirmed thing.
Yes.
Are you gonna be auditioning for a new step parent?
Nah.
Step?
No.
Nah.
I need a new step, bro. Nobody here wants to be my step.
You know
bro.
how you get a step bro, right?
No, how do you get a step bro?
Oh shit! Somebody tell them where step bros come from.
Infinite, do you want to be my step bro?
Listen, my mom and my father are happily married. So I don't know if that's gonna work out.
Baby, when I was 22, I met this girl that was happily married. Well, 3 months later, she was no longer happily married.
Oh my god.
She wasn't married there for that long.
Well, I was only married for like 7 months.
I mean,
Yeah,
even if she was from like Alabama, the most she's been married for is like 7 years.
Well, then they probably married, their brother / sister, whatever.
And that's probably
Brother slash
an
uncle,
actual brother or sister.
Oh, my.
That's right.
Get that shit straight. There's no brother / it's brother / uncle. That's how it works.
A bro.
Cousin.
You forgot cousin too.
That's my cousin.
We're not really
My-
into cousins. That's a stereotype. We're into
Cousin?
uncles, aunts, and not cousins.
They'll be like, that's my dad / boyfriend.
Oh, I can't tell if we're down south or in a cult.
Oh, baby, we're down south, baby.
Yeah,
Shit,
we're
I'm chilling. I don't know what the fuck they doing.
yo, Pharaoh with the
Getting
$2.99.
very
Thank you,
Game
brother.
of Thronesy up in here.
Oh,
Shit looking like Vikings.
Pharaoh donated $2.99 and he said, "Shout out to the pod gang, yo. Appreciate you, Pharaoh. Thank you, man."
Gang gang.
Hey, thanks, bro.
Thank you.
Be the midget with a big dick. If we're doing Game of Thrones things in here, that's who I want to be.
Have you ever seen the what is it? The bad lip reading where they do like the
That shit's
theme
funny.
park. And he's like, "You think they make iPhones for babies? Because I do."
Oh my
Yeah,
god,
those
this is gonna be fire. Oh golly, this is gonna be fire. I love this.
How do I look so dark today? Like I don't know.
I don't know. Oh,
been in
you know what
the
it
sun
is?
too
You don't
long.
have your light. You don't have your light on. I think you have it behind you. Oh well, I
I'm
didn't
just
know you had a light
Canadian.
right
That'll
there.
work.
This is how I look.
You mean? I didn't know. Wait, you're Canadian?
Not Canadian roots. I was born in America, but
Oh.
French Canadian and Polish are my roots. So I'm white as hell.
I'm very
So you
surprised
went.
that
So
your
you
head is
went
not
down.
set
You
up
went
like
across the lake.
We swam.
I'm very
Actually,
surprised. your head
they
is
just
not-
let me drift down the river. Just picked me up somewhere.
You've been watching a lot of Game of Thrones, huh?
A little bit.
My
Except
biological
season 8.
parents shot me out of a cannon and just said, "Whoever gets them, gets them."
Free baby.
Yeah, pretty much.
But let's go ahead and get this podcast started. Jesus Christ, we're already like 12 minutes in.
Enjoy
I
the
haven't
edit.
even said anybody's name or anything. Okay.
Say my name. Say my name. Sorry.
No one is around you. Say, baby, I
Wait,
love
wait,
you.
stop, we're gonna
We
get
ain't
to-
playing
Yeah,
games.
hold on. We don't want to get DMCA. Hold
Disclaimer.
on.
Disclaimer.
I do not own the rights to this song. Neither does anybody else here.
Facts.
No, but we sing it better than Destiny's Child, though.
Wait, should I say it? Should I say it? Saying names on the WB.
Y'all and this. You know what?
What you mean, y'all? I'm not doing that. I'm not.
He can't say it at the W.
You ain't getting, look. You ain't getting me whitelisted. All right.
Hello, my baby. Hello, my.
Okay, let me do intros. Anyway, what is up, everybody? It is your boy Nikolai Capone. Today I'm joined with my lovely co-host and a special guest, Infinite Power. I wish I had my soundboard because then I could be like, oh, let me do the little claps. But anyway, I'm going to go ahead and start introducing them. To my right, producer of the show, Retro EJ.
What's up, everybody? We got a big show today. It's going to be fun.
And to the right of Retro EJ, we have that dude Scoob up in the building.
What's going on, folks? How y'all doing? How y'all feeling? What's popping?
And above Scoob, King Jackson.
It's an honor to be here.
Why do you do that?
Hey,
Why
you need some regal horns for that.
To the left of King Jackson, we got King G.
What it do, baby? We're gonna have a great show. We're gonna have some fun. Let's do it, baby.
And, I already introduced him, but, my boy Infinite Power up in the fucking building. Can we get some claps? Can we get some motherfucking claps up in here, man?
Fumbled. Thank you for having me on. I appreciate it.
Anyway, man, there's quite a few questions I wanted to ask, man, because I was wondering how that transition is like from Mixer to Twitch, because man, there was a lot of crazy shit that went down, bro, that like not a lot of people know. And like I remember like there being like a Facebook, like they tried to get y'all to go to like Facebook gaming or some shit.
Yeah.
Like that's fucking wild.
Okay, so I'll do the Cliff Notes version because there's a lot of drama that
The
goes
Spark
into
Notes.
Okay, so here's my short little resume. Former Mixer partner, former Discord partner, current Gilded partner, current Twitch partner. There you go. So I got partnered with Mixer back in 2018. So that was about 2 years in to my partnership when this went down. I went to 6 consecutive PAXs. I was pretty in the know with what was going on over there. So as things were, nobody knew except for maybe 2 or 3 of the very top partners had any clue of anything that was going on. Microsoft, the same weekend that all of the Me Too stuff came out in the gaming community, if you recall that happened the weekend before, and then the Mixer news happened, I believe that Tuesday afterward. So everybody's coming out with these stories about different big streamers doing horrible things with different women in different places, and then
I did hear about that. That's actually fucking crazy.
So what ended up happening was there were a fair amount of Mixer partners involved in that whole thing.
I didn't know. Within a couple of days, because there was expectations within the community for them to address it.
Instead of getting an address about that, we got the news that we were being sold to Facebook Gaming. More stories came out. One of the Microsoft personnel that was assigned to Mixer referred to all of the Mixer partners as her slaves.
Whoa!
That was one of the things that came out.
Oh my god!
Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
This I had no clue about this.
Yeah, there was a lot of drama going on. But apparently they had been pitching the sale of Mixer to Facebook for, we're guessing, about 4 months. That's the best estimate that any of us ever got. Some of us were fortunate. We managed to land in new homes. People got deals with Facebook. Facebook did offer us a stipend to come stream with them. It was actually one of the tackiest things that I recall from that entire endeavor. So we had monthly partner meetings scheduled 3 times in 1 week. Make the one that you can, basically. But it was the same meeting 3 times. During the first partner meeting after this, we were greeted by all of the partner managers, which was a delight. One of them was in tears, and it was actually really heartbreaking. Like, I could tell this particular individual, I don't want to name her name, but she was heartbroken about it, and like she was watching her baby crumble. A couple other people came on and talked to us, and then they brought in the Facebook reps while we were reeling to pitch coming over to their platform. They treated us like consumer cows.
Wow.
And they were shepherding us off to the next pasture.
Because, man, I heard it was bad, bro.
It was bad.
Yeah, it was bad. Yeah, with especially like the deals that they were trying to cut with y'all in Facebook. Like, it's
to be fair, I will be fair with Facebook. They offered a significant stipend with no risk to the streamer, to the partner who came over, which was great. We got paid during COVID. We were working. That's something. And for a lot of partners, it was more than they were making. So it was okay. A few people, myself included, I was fairly hot toward the end of Mixer. It's a weird transition going from like 30 people to 13, or going from 300 people down to 30 even. Like there is a significant difference. We can talk about the different pools if you want. That's a little bit more meta. But as far as like being able to land somewhere, I got lucky. Twitch was in my inbox, asked me if I wanted a partnership. I don't deserve it.
That's a blessing.
By their current metrics. Like, if I'm being honest, I don't.
Shit, man,
I don't
I need to
deserve it.
holler at you.
But it was a nice gesture. I took that. I figured Facebook's going to struggle the same way Mixer did. So take the standard. Go with.
Yeah, right now.
I'm gonna hate it here. I really do. It's terrible.
That's wild.
Like what got you through all that, man?
But I know, man, that is disheartening, bro.
The first thing I did was I said goodbye in my way. I love to cut music videos. That's one of my favorite things to do. So on my YouTube channel, I posted up my goodbye to Mixer. That was my catharsis. 48 hours after I had already spent 40 hours making this music video, and that made me kind of accept what I was going to have to go through. You channel it through your art. It's one of the few things I'm good at, so I did it. After that, it was getting back on the horse. And I'm not even going to pretend like I have, really. My entire worldview has changed. The way that I view streaming, the amount of effort I put into it, the way I view content now. I don't just play games anymore on the internet. Now I'm actively creating content. I have to be a little bit more dynamic in my approach, I suppose, because it's going from a pond to an ocean. And
it is.
Mixer was cutthroat. I'm not going to play like it wasn't. It was pretty cutthroat. Behind the scenes, partners were snitching on partners. Partners were doing different stuff.
Oh, no. They were snitching in the office? God.
You already know.
It's at cons. Like,
you already know.
All happens at the conventions, guys. All the drama happens when you get all of us in the same room, in the same bar. Like, that's when shit happens, right? Or get us drinking with industry professionals.
Holy shit!
Because that happened. That's one of my favorite things. One of my favorite things about Mixer, and this is why I like going from Mixer to Twitch is here's a shining example of the difference. Partnership programs. In Mixer, I had a partner manager. I'd report to them. I talked to them. We developed brand ideas together. The charity that I talked to Nikolai about, I do a suicide awareness charity. We were going to go from a $25,000 mark that we hit that year, and we were about to nationalize it that same summer that Mixer broke down.
What?
God damn, man. I mean, I knew, you were going to eventually, like you said that you wanted to redo it and everything, but I didn't know it was about to hit like levels. You know what I mean?
So give you an idea, right? Some of the sponsors that I had on the last one, Lucid Sound Audio, okay. Digital Devolver, okay. Level 5, 505 Studios, Konami, or sorry, not Konami, Bandai Namco. Excuse me, Bandai Namco partnered with us for the last one.
Oh shit!
Nice.
You were getting.
Yeah.
Hanging out with Bandai.
Serious partners. That same year, I had also talked to Nintendo. I had talked to Square Enix. I had talked
Square Enix.
Oh
Golly.
yeah. Oh man. Let me tell you something. Square Enix loves to participate in suicide awareness charities. It was an easy thing. I'm a Square Enix guy. I'm a fan. I'm a huge fan. So I can talk to them. I can talk to them about their games. I can talk to them about how we can incorporate different promotions together. It was butter. I was in the works there. I needed maybe one or two more cons. That was it. And I was going to get. When I say cons, I'm not talking like Donald Trump con, by the way. I mean convention. Okay. So I just needed a little bit more legwork.
Different kind of con.
Well, you go from like making about $2,000 in your first charity event to making 10 grand. To the next year, we were at 25,000. So now we're making significant money and proving that year over year our method works. I was running a different kind of charity event. I was getting all of the partners I could to participate in one charity rather than all of us just pick a charity and go with it. No, let's all put the community's power together. Let's put Mixer's power together. Who are the power players on Mixer? Come to my charity. Let's raise money for suicide awareness. We all feel it. We all are gamers. We know about it. Someone in our life has experienced it. So let's tell our stories. Let's raise money for an entire month all together. I'll schedule it. I'll book you. I'll get you free stuff. I will get you things to give away. I will get you motivators. I will put you in touch with the foundation. You tell me what you need. I'll make it happen. I'll talk to the partner managers, all of them, and schedule features on that front wheel so we can raise money. Talk to me. Let's make shit happen.
This is my fucking guy, bro. This
Bro, I'm learning a lot
bro.
from this dude,
Man,
This
hey,
man
he really
in the
did
fucking
this.
game.
this man really
Wow.
spitting, bro. Like that's fucking dope. I love work ethic, like a hard work ethic within, doing like nonprofits and stuff, like, and especially like people seeing that passion. It's so fire. Like I love seeing that shit. You know what I mean? I love it.
And you have to be aggressive like that. And that was, but the thing about charity, right? And the reason why I love charity and doing them is because it's the one time I can just about guarantee that people aren't going to be dramatic bitches because they know it's for a good cause. This is why I've stayed away from esports and getting into that competitive scene. Those are different people.
Yeah.
Those are a whole different people.
Whole lot of
Different
toxic.
vibe.
Not to say
Yeah.
that they're all bad. A lot of them do great work for charity. As much as I love to crap on Ninja, he does great work for charity.
Yeah, we were actually talking about that, like, what was it like?
Which, by the
I
way,
don't-
Ninja, it is entirely Ninja's fault. Mixer fell apart.
Oh yeah, probably. I imagine
It is
so.
just to be clear, everyone at home, it is entirely Ninja's fault. But ain't nobody gonna blame him for signing that check that they gave him.
God
Yo,
damn, no,
not a motherfucker
that
on
shit
this
was
planet.
like 20-30 million, bro. I would have dipped the fuck out. He literally got his money and then dipped the fuck out, bro.
And then, of course, Mixer blamed inflating costs as the reason why they were trying to sell it. I'm of the belief that the sale to Facebook. Now, this is like total tinfoil hat. I'm going to tell you, this is my personal conspiracy theory. But the second they signed Ninja, and then the others started cascading, right? They got King Gathali in, and they got who else did they get? They got what was it? It wasn't Tfue. Who was the other one that they got?
I know what you're talking about.
God, I'm losing.
It
my
was
mind.
another Fortnite guy, right?
Yeah, there's another Fortnite guy like way up there, and I'm drawing a blank on who it is right now because I didn't care about those guys. But they signed all these big contracts. They signed all these big contracts, and then they had a more attractive product to sell to the $1 billion Facebook.
Oh,
Yeah, I think
So my tinfoil hat is back in
scam.
August of 19. is
Shroud.
when
Yeah,
the-
Space said
Shroud,
Space said
thank you
Shroud.
very
It
much.
was
It was Shroud.
It
Thank
was
you.
Shroud. Thank you,
Um,
Space.
So that's kind of where my brain was thinking, was like they were trying to make it more attractive because everyone's thinking January, February around PAX South, right? Because that's San Antonio. It's not a big con. PAX South is the worst of the bunch, BT dubs. Like if you don't. If you're going to make it your first one, go to West. Enjoy West. It's great.
Yeah, I heard about like PAX like
But the people talk. Like there are still corporations there. There are still bigwigs at these conventions. They still talk. So those wheels were turning, and they talk behind the scenes and they talk there. But people are thinking it's around that time that the actual Facebook sale was initiated. I think the long game was in play.
Probably. That's always the case. Like there's always like a contingency for everything. Like
bro, it does, like the way you kind of like set it up. I ain't gonna front. That does sound like they were like, "Hey, yo, we're gonna sell it to
I'd even
Facebook,
give
and
it-
then we're fucking dipping the fuck out of here."
I'd even give it like the 2 months after. Like they got Ninja. They saw Ninja's numbers. And believe me, I was there for his first stream on Mixer. He's popping. He was doing just about as well as anything over here on Twitch. And they saw the numbers, and then they saw within a week it was down to a third that number. He did not retain that number.
He
And
had
then
like
by the time-
500 towards the end, like 500 people.
Yeah.
Holy shit! You know how like, bro, y'all gotta understand. This is a dude that was hitting like
70,000.
Yeah, 70,000. 70,000
on his
people,
first
bro.
picture stream.
And he, like, towards the end, it was like 500 people. You know how fucking crazy that is? Like, as a number?
well,
like,
That's like that
I
Dogecoin
do,
drop.
because I went from like 300 regularly, and now I stream to like 5 regularly. So yeah, I do. I know the feeling.
that's a big fucking mood right there.
It does. And look, here's the thing, and I'll tell this to anybody who wants to be a streamer. You always see those people who are like, you just play video games. No, you don't.
Over here raising your hand.
Dude, I
He
am learning so much shit from this dude, man. Because I'm trying to be like you, dog. So I'm legit. Like, I'm not saying shit right now. I'm listening, dude.
Scoob, I'm talking to you now. All right, you're not one of those guys that thinks streaming is just playing video games, do you?
No.
Okay, because there's a lot of them.
He's really entertaining.
There's a fucking lot of them. There's a lot of those, and that's kind of who I'm addressing here. I don't encourage people to be a streamer anymore. I don't.
I'm not a streamer.
I want to see it from you.
I'm not a streamer. What are you talking about?
Time.
What do you mean by do you just play video games? I'm not a streamer, so I'm not understanding.
Okay.
That.
Well,
Right.
okay, you got it.
If you flip on a console, you can go onto your Xbox right now. You can push go live on Twitch as long as you connect your accounts. You're just playing a video game. You're just hanging out, playing a video game. That's what streaming kind of is, and that's what people think of it as. What they don't think of is how many emails go out trying to make connections. Do you know how much effort it is just to do something like this, make an appearance on somebody else's show?
Yeah.
Or even to setting up this show.
Yeah.
Or now take that to the next level. Now you're not trying to book some schmo off of Twitch. You're trying to book the regional director of fundraising for the American Foundation for Suicide Prevention. Now your schedules start aligning. You are a social media manager. You are your own video producer 90% of the time. You got to do your own promotions. You are basically Vince McMahon if he had a crack addiction and an Xbox.
Yeah, legit.
I will say,
and like you said, like even coming down to like getting sponsors, like you got to send those emails up and sit down and have those meetings with those sponsorships and those people and try to come up with an agreement like that. That's right. You own it.
hey,
I mean, like
Vince McMahon.
Yeah, I'm trying to be like Vince McMahon, and I'm
trying to be like Vince McMahon, too.
and like everybody else here. Everybody here is like my my Randy Savage and my Hulk Hogan, and they're all cracked out. That's what I. Oh yeah, got you for 3 minutes.
Hell in a Cell.
I'm the cream of the crop.
That's my favorite one. This is
I have
my
a
guy,
video
bro.
on YouTube you should go watch sometime. I did a like a 1 minute Macho Man impression calling out somebody who shot me in the back in a video game. It's terrible, but it's worth a laugh. It's fucking awful though.
The cream of the crop.
Yeah, I even got like a little dairy creamer as a prop when I did that, and I raised it to the top. It was terrible.
Oh my god!
That's fire.
I snapped into a Slim Jim too.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, as far as like people want to be a streamer, like just know it's a lot of work. People say like part-time streaming is an option. Like, yeah, if you're hot or you're really, 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 really good at a video game, you can play.
Yeah, like someone like Shroud or something like that.
Yeah, the rest of us trying to cut it in the entertainment style of it, trying to be variety, trying to build a community. That type of streamer, your legs are gonna be tired, and if they're not, you're not doing it right.
Yeah.
Man, teach me the ways, dude. I'm trying to be like that, man. I'm serious, man.
I wish I had a formula for you, bro. I'm trying to rebuild now. Like I don't have it down. I just know what I've seen works, what doesn't work. Sometimes it is as lucky as catching a break. Sometimes it is getting on a feature wheel or catching even something as simple as catching a hype train here on Twitch. Catch a hype train at a busy hour, and all of a sudden traffic's coming. You never know.
You truly
You
don't.
never know.
Yeah.
But you got to build a foundation. That's the number one is build your hardcore group and then be consistent. Because I've gone through, the reason I do a suicide awareness campaign is because I struggle with depression. There are months where I don't stream. Months. I can't bring myself to do it. But that inconsistency costs you viewers, costs you your base over and over and over again. Sure. And then it's diminishing returns.
It's true.
And then you got to rebuild it all back up. So if you're not in it for the long, this is not a sprint unless you're talented or sexy. If you're talented or sexy, it's
I'm
a sprint.
neither. He laid it down.
No, like in a very serious way, like I will say Scoob is possibly one of the most entertaining streamers I've ever watched. Like he knows how to keep a crowd and he knows how to do it right, and I only see like a really bright future for Scoob. Like I personally, I see a bright future for you as well, and eventually, like once
These gray hairs, I don't have much future left. I want a bright one.
Hey bro, I got hidden gray hairs all throughout this motherfucker. I'm just getting started.
I'm about to have gray dreads. What y'all talking about?
Yeah, but you know what? That's a good look.
That is.
But yeah,
You got, and that's funny. You bringing up gray dreads, and then you guys were talking about Bishop last week. I'm like, that's a good look.
yeah.
He's spitting facts.
I got an unpopular opinion. Let's all put our money together and just get Elijah casted as Bishop.
Yeah,
I'm in.
facts. I mean,
I'll do it.
I just don't think it'll be enough to sway Marvel.
You might have to pack on a few pounds in the gym.
That's true, bro. Hey, Bishop a swole motherfucker, bro.
It's a good start, but this is Bishop we're talking.
Yeah, you're right.
His arms are like the size of fucking coconuts, bro. Like,
Bert, get my Wheaties.
oh shit.
I do want to say that like I do think it's like genuinely cool that you support like suicide awareness as much as you do. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, people talk about it. Like, yeah, I mean, people can talk about it all they want, but like when people actually like do something and try to make differences in people's lives, like that shit's really meaningful. Like,
yeah.
I think at least I constantly struggle with anxiety and depression, but I feel like everybody here at least has had struggled with depression at some point in their life.
This week.
You know what I mean?
Shit,
This
every
week?
day.
Yep.
I'm diagnosed with
Couple
chronic
months ago.
depression, man. When I was getting med boarded out of the military, they diagnosed me with chronic depression. Like I deal with that shit on a daily basis. So I mean, shit, every time, but like it slowly but surely goes away when I put on these headphones and I do what I can to make sure that I provide good content to the people that I handle on Twitch. You know what I mean? But as soon as I take these shits off, shit. Man, I think I should quit. Man, I think I should leave this alone. Man, you ain't shit. You ain't this. I mean,
that is the
dude.
problem. That is the problem with everybody who is a creative, in my opinion, dude. That is truly a problem because it's that self-doubt. It's that self-doubt, man. It truly is like it's a killer. It really kills your dreams, dude.
Like I low key wanna fucking cry because it's like every time I take this shit out, like my girl freaking tells me every freaking day, like, oh my God, you're killing it. And I'm sitting here in the back of my mind, like, am I? Am I really?
Am I really killing it?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
And
yes. I'm going to say yes. And here's why. Here's why. Because when you're in that mind frame and you have a condition, right? I have chronic depression, but I also have seasonal affective disorder while living in Michigan. The colder it gets, the sadder I get.
Yeah.
That shit is terrible. Shit is terrible.
I go through really, really bad bouts. Really bad bouts. But you know what? You're killing it if one person is in there laughing and having a good time. You're making one person's days brighter. Even if that's all you do, you have benefited one person's life. And I'm sure in your whole network of people, you have benefited more lives than you're probably giving yourself credit for. So if your girlfriend says you're killing it and she believes in you, that's more than most streamers have, bro.
True.
So when you start feeling that doubt, just know that someone appreciates the work that you're doing.
Damn, bro.
You right.
You touching my heartstrings right now, dude.
No, real
The biggest thing about suicide and depression, guys, is its purpose, and that's my belief. Now, this isn't me speaking on behalf of the Real Life Project, even though I'm the fucking boss of that, or this isn't me speaking on behalf of the FSP. But really, my belief is the times that we feel our weakest is when we have no purpose. When we find purpose, when we give ourselves purpose, when we really, really dig deep and we work hard for something, even if we're at our worst, even if we're at the saddest and the hardest on ourselves, we have drive to go on. So that's my baseline. Every time I get to that dark place, what is my purpose? And you have one. Your purpose is right now is making other people happy. That's your purpose as a streamer.
Whoa.
Brighten other people's day.
It takes more courage to suffer than to die. Just think about it.
I just
That's true.
I want you to know, Infinite, like this is beyond streaming to me because I deal with, I don't know what I deal with. I need to go see because I know I have something. Due to a traumatic childhood, but I strive to do what I have to do. And what you just said is when I wake up sad and depressed and anxious and I feel like the world's against me and I feel like that you're right. When my kids come home from school, I have a purpose. And you know what? Maybe things don't go the way they have to, but if I strive to do what I have to do, then those two young men can grow up and do whatever they want to do. And I can take away all that pain and give them what they need to do. I've had a bad week and that really helped. Thank you. Seriously.
No,
I think
for real.
this podcast is super important. Like I always say it, like on every fucking podcast recently, I think that like it's like a therapy session like once a week for everybody. Everybody just can get their bullshit off their chest. And it's like when you constantly are struggling with like anxiety or depression, or you have all these self-doubts, and then you're in a room full of people that are making you laugh, making you smile, it's like, maybe I'm giving that energy back to people that need it,
Right.
like it's good to know that you can always help some other people whenever like you're going through it too.
Yeah, and the wonderful thing is you get to meet some nice people along the way. Some of my best friends right now in my life are people I've met from streaming. I've gotten to be there for somebody, I'll tell you what, here's one of the darkest things that's ever happened to me in streaming. During this charity campaign, I recruit other streamers. That's the big bit of it is we're gonna pool our resources. Everybody here works really hard to make this thing bigger and better. Smaller streamers, you'll get the benefit of having your name on the marquee with the bigger streamers. If you want a clout chase, work for it. That's fine. I don't care. Come help us raise money. I'm not even shy about it. I am shameless when it comes to raising money for charity. I don't give a shit. And I tell the big streamers, same thing. I don't give a shit if they're clout chasing. They'll raise a few $100, hopefully.
That's facts.
You'll raise a few $1,000s, hopefully. But until the end is here, I don't know. So we're just going to put you guys in different places and feature you where we can and do what we can, right?
Mm-hmm.
And all of that, I had my first year, I invited a friend, and then by the second year, after the second one, he himself committed suicide. And that was one of the hardest times I got hit because you lose one of your own. And I adored that. I had the guy on my podcast back when I was running a podcast 2 weeks prior. And it was like right before Christmas. And that continues to fuel me and why I have a desire to get it running again. That was a purpose for me, was because his family needed the outlet. We needed the outlet. So we doubled down the next year, and that's when we went all out. And we raised $25,000 in his name on Mixer.
That's beautiful.
On Mixer, a small platform.
Yeah.
And I couldn't do anything with it from COVID last year. I was heartbroken from Mixer. Most of my network was attached to Mixer in some capacity. My featuring, all of my promotional material, everything that I had planned. Microsoft Store appearances. We held a Fortnite tournament at a Microsoft here in Troy. Like we've done stuff for it, but all of that collapsed with Mixer because we had built it on Mixer. So now it's a matter of how do we do it again? How do we make it bigger and better that we have this bigger ocean to swim in?
That's true.
I don't have Twitch figured out the way I had Mixer figured out. Mixer, I could paint the algorithms. I could manipulate the numbers. I could do all kinds of things to make magic happen there. Here, it's a different animal. It operates differently.
Yeah. It is. It's a, you have this, I think I've actually told this to Retro, actually. Like, it's a big pond, and that's good. You know what I mean? But it's also its biggest downfall as well. Because it's sort of like the normal thing is like if you keep a shark in a small fish tank, it'll never grow past the size of the fish tank. because it needs to be that size in order to survive. You know what I mean? So with Mixer, you kind of, you were kind of the shark in there, and you were kind of the big shark up in this, tank. And now we got this huge fucking ocean that's Twitch. I came from YouTube, you know what I mean? And I decided I really like streaming. I really like the community. I really like talking to people live. And I think that's like also like one of the most difficult things that, we as creators, if we want to go and stream instead of making videos, like that's one of the most difficult challenges that we're facing. You know what I mean?
Yeah. And the discoverability here is atrocious. You're buried under everything.
Under like 50,000 fucking people, bro. It's absolutely insane. And they only grow. It only grows. Like the competition.
And they have no interest in improving it, which was one of the things I did like about Mixers. They had interest of improving or like showcasing up and comers. They showcased up and comers. They had their own.
Yeah, I've seen that.
There was a way for you to break through. There's no path here. There's no clear and visible path. So do you get a following somewhere else, like a TikTok, or I guess in your case, OnlyFans? Wherever you got to get your fandom, homie. I'm not judging.
No judgment here.
Show Bob's and Vagine.
But usually you have to multi-platform. You can't just make it here. And you could be an Instagram star and then do an occasional live stream. Or, I mean, even WWE wrestlers have Twitch channels, and they barely do like 200.
Hey, you see those cameos, bro? Like, I was like,
Cameo's hot, though. I like Cameo.
Bro, I think I'd be down to, like, I don't know, get somebody like fucking Hulk Hogan to be like, oh, make sure you subscribe, brother, or some crazy shit.
I want to get Mark Hamill to read Jedi lines, like Jedi wisdom to me.
That's fire.
Yo, that would be dope as shit.
That would be fucking fire, bro.
I honestly thought about it because I made a little preview for the Star Wars RPG that I'm doing, and I have this it's very like it's a cinematic but it's all text, right? Because we're not animated, and doing in a cinematic view and then cutting the scenes of like a stream, like it's just not as bad look.
Yeah.
But I thought about going to Cameo and paying a few $100s to get them to read a few lines and then putting them as like ambient force whispers in the background.
That's lit.
Dude, that's actually a great idea.
I got to make more money on my Dogecoin first.
This gives me like the idea to hit up Robert Downey Jr. and just him be like, do my gender reveal, just like it's a girl or it's a boy, like that'd be the shit. Like,
that would be fire. That's actually. By the way, you didn't even announce it. Like you didn't really like.
Papa bless.
Yeah, man, my boy.
So, I'm super hyped. We had been trying since I believe October of last year, but so on Mother's Day I was going to go pick up some groceries. I did like an online order. And like pulled up and I'm like in the spot, like waiting for them to bring me my stuff. And my wife calls me and she's like, hey, I got a surprise for you. And I just like, no hesitation. I'm like, you're pregnant. And she's like, just starts fucking like bawling over the phone. And just like, I start getting teary eyed in the car. Cause I'm like, oh shit, this is real, but we're both super excited. Like I can't wait. Like I've been wanting to be a dad for a long time and,
Congratulations.
Yeah. Congratulations, man.
No, congrats, man.
I guess we're all kind of fathers here. I'm trying to father the YouTube game.
I can't wait till my kid's gonna meet you. I'm like, well, these are all your fucking uncles. They're gonna be like, what?
Who are you people?
I have a Mexican uncle, 2 black uncles, and white uncles. I
don't know where the Mexican uncle is. I'm Chilean.
Don't do me like that on the stream. Come on, man.
I'm chilling at the WB.
And just like that, I got whitelisted.
Just like that.
I'm sorry, Scoop. I had to steal it for that one.
That was.
God damn it.
No, but seriously, congrats, bro.
Yeah, but congrats, bro.
It's a real big thing. But I just want to let you know that, I love you. And, if it's a boy, you have to name him Damien. And if
we've been talking to it. Yeah, we've been talking about it.
I'll make you a solid trade because if we have a boy, me being a fucking nut that I am, I've already dissected the name. So my first name is Jackson. My dad's first name is Gregson. And so I was like, if we have a boy, I'm going to name him Grayson.
Oh, okay, that's fire. That's
Nice.
actually fire.
Oh.
That's fire.
Nice.
That's fire.
Very fair.
Infinite, like, hey, I don't fuck with that though.
But
we don't watch Batman
to
around
me.
here. We don't watch Batman around here.
to be fair,
Oh, yeah, he came in here and shit on Batman.
Yeah, he
so-
gave shit on that, man.
but to be fair,
He does
so
it to himself.
if we have a girl, like my wife and I also have talked, because it's going to be a comic book name either way with some family ties into it.
Wait, was that a reference to the Batman comment?
It's a little bit. It's like a nod to. I mean, like Nightwing's cool as fuck. Like he's like the coolest out of the Batman universe when it comes to like being heroic. Like fuck Batman. Fuck.
He really is, bro. He's the only
All
person
right,
to
yeah.
dodge. He's the only person to dodge an Omega beam from Darkseid. He's taken out Darkseid's eye. Listen, I don't care what you say. Okay, Batman is a god that a man that fights amongst gods. You hate
Boo
it.
this man. Boo.
Have you not
All
seen
I'm saying- All I'm
Injustice?
saying is Bruce Wayne got a tool belt and freaking Iron Man had a whole goddamn suit. Tony Stark had an entire suit. Like you tell me
Look,
Bruce
the
Wayne couldn't do
Hellbat
that?
suit.
He's a
Iron
mad
Man-
billionaire.
Look,
Iron Man died. Okay,
I would like to
he
say-
died. Okay, Batman don't die. When
I would
Say,
like
has
to-
Batman died
Look,
at all? Has
I would
Batman
like
died?
to see-
What is he, a vampire? Like I don't understand. Like how did that happen?
No, that's a different character.
Oh wait, yeah, you're right.
there is actually a vampire Batman in.
Yeah.
So he's
Justice
not
League.
dead though, right?
He is
I don't
dead.
think-
He's actually.
Oh, so Batman dies.
Oh,
It's Michael.
oh.
No. But it's
Damn.
not Bruce. It's Mike. What's his name? It's
It's
Michael.
not
It's,
the Bat-
I know what you're talking about. It's somebody else. I
Yeah, it's
do
like
remember that.
different- Yeah, he's a vampire.
Isn't the Batman who laughs the Joker anyways because Bruce Wayne dies?
Yes.
Yo, I gotta say the what is it? The Batman that laughs.
Batman
Yo,
don't die though.
But he don't because he always
Look.
comes back.
All I gotta say is I would love to see Batman put together a nano suit that can turn into a goddamn
He
fucking
has.
cannon.
He has. The Hellbat suit. Don't come at me. It's
Put
all
the
that shit-
Hellbat suit is fire.
Put
The
that
Hellbat
shit-
suit is
because
absolutely
he's been in the
flames.
Star's
Doing
It's
it for years.
fuego.
He's like, oh yeah,
Look.
that's how I could use my money. I'm
Yeah.
a billionaire.
Yeah, fucking Batman and his Hellcat suit or whatever the fuck it's called. You have
He said
Iron Man.
Hellcat. You did that on purpose.
Look,
You don't have
so
Jarvis.
fucking Iron Man has a whole suit.
Iron Man couldn't fight against Darkseid in his Iron Man suit. Batman, on the other hand, with no
False.
suit like Iron Man, has fought Darkseid with just the bat suit and a belt, like y'all said. Again, it's a man. It's tactics.
He's like, again, I'm tired
First
of
of
y'all
all-
shit.
First of all, look,
y'all talk about
Darkseid.
Scott Summers is some tactical genius. What about Batman? Okay, what about fucking Batman? Okay.
Oh, the guy who adopts young children and puts them in
I'm
like
gonna-
green spandex while he's hiding in the shadows. He puts the kid out in bright colors to get attacked. Yeah, he's a stellar role model.
And every
Hey,
single
you know
one of them
Also-
got fucked up.
Fuck them kids,
every single
alright?
one of them.
He said,
them
kids.
Every single one
Fuck
of
them
them
kids,
got fucked
except
up.
me. I'm a poor orphan. Pity me, but not those kids.
Hey, no, but
The reason Batman survived Darkseid was because Darkseid was like, "Oh, look at this fucking insect! I'm fighting gods," and he just ignores him. He doesn't give a fuck about Batman.
oh, but who took his eye out so he couldn't use an Omega beam, and who's the only one to dodge it while everybody else got fried?
Didn't you
Oh,
say that?
Batman.
Yeah, he
Back
was
to that
getting
night.
they get
Who,
fried.
who became the god of knowledge with the Mobius chair? Don't worry, I'll wait. Okay.
Let's not forget that Iron Man had a suit that literally
Before
held
after he
like
died.
four.
Why are we jerking
five-
off
like
Iron
all the-
Man?
Look,
I'm not. I'm just
Why are
saying
we
he's a better
jerking off
billionaire.
Iron Man?
look. Let me jerk off Iron Man. All right. First of all,
Let me jerk off what?
Look,
Hey, yo,
you're
what the
comparing
fuck?
Gary Jones to Elon Musk. Okay, this is
Jerry
very
Jones.
different.
You just
Different
compared
billionaires.
Batman to Jerry Jones.
Yeah, I sure did.
Damn.
Wow.
he had a suit that
He's a
held all
Jerry
the
Jones of
Infinity
this
Gems.
podcast.
Like he had a suit that held all those Infinity Gems. That's fucking power, man. And like Batman's like,
Oh, because
Martha.
his daddy halfway invented it for him. Let's be real. Tony didn't just invent all this shit. His dad halfway invented half of that.
His
He
dad
invented-
made the
his
arc
daddy-
reactor.
And would he be anywhere without the arc reactor?
Tony Stark didn't have an arc reactor in Infinity War or Endgame.
He'd be dead in a fucking cave without that arc reactor.
False. He threw the fucking arc reactors in Iron Man 3 in the fucking ocean, and now in Infinity War and in Endgame, the man don't got one.
Well, didn't Lucius Fox create half the Batman's? Didn't Lucius Fox create most of Batman's equipment?
Yeah.
You guys see the top of this bunny hole we just dove into?
Oh yeah, I see it. I see it as well. Somehow we always go back to this.
I would have kept going. I was like, oh, I know where this is gonna go.
It never goes good. It never goes good.
But I do know something we all can possibly, I don't know, talk shit about. What about Friends? Is anybody excited about the Friends reunion they just announced?
Fuck no.
I lived through it. I watched it. It's cool, but whatever.
Whatever. All right. So,
man, fuck Friends, man. I'm the Office guy.
Yeah.
If I could have a cookout card pulled, this is the thing that I definitely deserve to have pulled for this moment. Look, I've seen every episode of Friends just because my wife wanted to watch it with me, and I did it because I'm a good husband. All right, so I've seen all the fucking episodes.
Oh no, you!
Hey,
look!
Look! I just said you could pull my cookout card. Okay, that hurts me.
Well, hey, I respect it because you were kind of forced to watch it, so I kind of respect it.
I'm not sure I believe that. I think you wanted to watch it.
Oh no!
I got some thoughts on you.
King G, what you thinking, bro? Would you if Ida came up to you and was like, "Baby, it's time to watch Friends," and
baby, since I know you're watching, and this time I know we're live, you know what I'm saying is honest. We're watching something else. We're watching. We're watching Spartacus. We're watching Zombies. We're watching Kingdom. We're rewatching Gotham. Anything but Friends. I watched a little bit of it when I was in middle school because that's when it came out. I didn't think it was funny, but when I got older, I was like, maybe I'll give it another chance. You know, that's when I watched How I Met Your Mother, The Office. So like, okay, let me give Friends another chance. No. Now, I'm not saying it's a bad show.
You did the right thing.
Because obviously it had a big fan base.
It was good for its time. It did not age well.
Terrible.
It's not completely terrible.
It's like what Infinite Power said earlier. You know, that's just not my cup of tea. I mean, it's not. I didn't like the humor. Now, I love Matt LeBlanc and anything he done. Now, he was funny in the show, but even then, I couldn't watch it with Matt LeBlanc. And you know, it had some good actors that went on to make some good. Decent movies.
They didn't.
Have you seen the whole 9 yards?
One of them did.
Only one of them. And Courtney Cox technically because of Scream.
Yeah, they both get that. Two of them things.
I'm about to say, Retro's the movie buff here. If he says they didn't do anything noteworthy, it's probably for the best. They didn't do anything noteworthy.
I mean, I hate that it's going to be on HBO Max because, I mean, HBO Max has good stuff, but to me, it's just like, why?
They put trash in there?
It's not even an episode. It's just like an interview.
You got
just like the Fresh Prince.
Yeah.
Oh, no. I definitely, no, I sure as hell ain't going to watch that.
You got to be fair. You got to be fair because you got to admit that's a great money-making scheme. Like, it's literally one of the most viewed shows in the history of television. Like, they get paid.
They make millions. They make millions.
They've been paid mad fucking racks
every year
for that fucking show and syndication. So like, if you just put another show out like just for one episode, people are just gonna watch it.
Another show that's trash that made billions of dollars.
They're not making money off of me.
Game of Thrones can suck my ass.
Listening to you guys talk about that last week broke my heart because, like, I'm not gonna say I like the ending of Game of Thrones. I don't. Jaime Lannister should have killed Cersei to complete the redemption arc.
But he didn't. He's a cuck.
Yeah, no, he didn't. They made him a cuck at the end, which absolutely. Jaime Lannister, I don't care if sister fucker or not, my favorite character in that show because of his character arc.
Or not.
Because of the character arc. His character arc was the best in the show.
It was dope.
It was. And they
Tyrion's up there, but like
I like Tyrion.
Was, yeah, it's okay. That's fine. Like they're right there.
Yeah, okay.
But his redemption arc, if it would have completed that show for me, even with the bullshit.
I thought you were about to say it would have completed me
as the ruler.
Nah, Bran shouldn't have been the ruler.
They just like took a shit on our
Scoop
chest.
with the 100 bits.
Just make it
Appreciate
Jon
you.
and have Jaime be the new Kingsguard leader after killing Cersei. All the kingdoms unite and they have a fucking fireworks show. Fantastic. We win. We all go home happy.
I just gotta say, like, it's such a fucking terrible ending. Like, none of it. Like, we've already
Glad
said
I didn't
it.
invest my time.
It's just
No,
like,
look, seriously, watch it until episode or the end of season 7. Have a great time.
You said
It's
invest
a
your
great
time?
show.
No, I
until
didn't
it gets
invest
to
my
season
time.
8.
I said I'm lucky I didn't invest my time.
I invested 10 years of my goddamn life.
I started watching that bullshit in college.
I invested 10 years of my goddamn life for that shit to end the way it did.
All I'm saying is,
I wanted my
all I'm
fireworks.
saying is, all I'm
And I
saying is,
didn't want to be a
HBO
town
Max.
burning.
All I'm saying is, HBO Max is not getting a dime from me. Sorry.
That's fair.
I'm gonna
They
cancel.
got my Game of Thrones money for years.
I'm canceling my
They were
subscription.
massaging y'all's shoulders and everything.
You
like,
think it was the
"Oh,
shoulders
you
they were
know,
massaging? You need to go check out their OnlyFans.
So back to
Hey.
watch millions of people get fucked in games with.
But no, because I'm the day that this special reunion comes out, I'm canceling my subscription for about a month, and then once the hype dies down, I'm gonna re-up on the subscription. for
Just
HBO
go
Max.
ahead and join AT&T, bro. Like they get free HBO Max, man.
They're facts. These
I will
are
be y'all's
facts.
martyr. I'm gonna get forced to watch this, so I will die for y'all's sins, and I will take the bullet on this one. I will watch this, and then no one here has to watch that crap. So
I can't wait to hear it. I cannot
Thank you
wait.
for your service.
I mean, man, this is bullshit.
You know what? I'm gonna have you
Sounds like
on a
somebody who
review
wants
for
to
my
watch
channel. It does sound like someone who wants to watch it, though. I do agree with him on that
Don't
one.
worry, guys. I'll martyr myself for you.
Hey, look. It is what it is. I watched every episode, so I mean, I'm one more is just not gonna kill me. So hey,
I mean, the better show is that 70 show, but
facts.
That's a go tier show.
Hey.
Go tier show.
That 70 show
That's
is
my
the
sitcom.
greatest comedy sitcom
of all time.
Ever.
Of
Yeah.
all time.
Ever.
I was
Ever.
This is a little R-rated, but I'm gonna make it short and sweet. So I had a horrific shrooms trip one time, and decided to all watch Avatar, and I was like, oh my god,
Wait,
this is
which
too
one?
fucking much. The shitty Avatar.
You
Well,
you have to put on that 70 show when you're on shrooms.
dude. So we're watching it, and it was just
Try
so
Speed
much.
Racer.
It's a long fucking movie.
Oh my god.
Oh my god! Why
that
would you
guy.
do that? Why would you do that? You would probably
Oh my
freaking
God.
the fuck out, bro.
Go Speed Racer, go!
I had a blanket tri-folded between two rooms to keep a draft out when this happened. So lights are out, Speed Racer's going on. I'm tripping balls. I freak out. I ran to the tri-folded blanket and I hid in the middle of it. And then I got lost and told everybody I was a human burrito and I wouldn't come out until the end of the movie.
I was all right. So when I was watching Avatar, the one with the blue people, I hate that movie. So
Wait,
Avatar's
I hate it. Thank you,
Avatar's
Elijah. I love you,
trash.
dog. I love you, dog. That movie is so fucking whatever. I hate it.
First he hates Lord of the Rings. Now he hates Avatar. This is crazy.
Oh,
This is insane. I can't do it. I can't do it.
3-hour Pocahontas movie?
That kid sucks.
I watch Pocahontas.
I want to talk about 101 Dalmatians.
But so I
You
took
want to watch a 3-hour Pocahontas movie? Get the fuck.
I took
That's a colonizer movie. I don't want to watch
I'm
a
gonna watch the next.
colonizer-ass
I'm gonna
movie.
watch the next 3 of them.
Colonizer movie.
wow, that was fucked
I
up.
love Avatar from the blue people to the fucking guy with the arrow on it. Damn it.
Yes,
That old colonizing
I
ass
am
movie.
done.
Look,
I'd love to have sex. Hey, I would love to have sex with if I had
With
a
your
tail.
ponytail?
Yeah, hold
3-hour Pocahontas, I can't.
on. Boy, let me put my hair in a ponytail. Let's have sex that way. Boy,
It's Christopher Columbus, pretty much, coming to rape and pillage.
bro.
Oh my
Dude,
god.
His
Baby.
kid got
you
No,
not hear my joke?
why is this true?
look.
Oh
If
my
it's about rape, I'm
god.
down.
That's where I'm at.
He's blowing my fucking
Hey, y'all want
mind.
to know what else? That's why I didn't win Best Fucking Picture. That's why the Hurt Locker won. Boom. Out of here.
Hurt Locker was
Also-
a fire movie, though.
I love
Bro,
Hurt Locker.
Whatever his
Hurt
name,
Locker was good.
the main character of Avatar with his fucking shitty CGI French fry legs was fucking terrible. Also,
French fry
I
legs.
took like 4 grams of shrooms when I watched this, and
Well, it's probably best you
3D.
didn't do that.
I can.
Yeah.
In your opinion, it's
Oh,
not
in
salad.
3D? Oh
No, no,
my
no, no, no.
god, bro.
Look,
That'd be crazy.
I saw it like once without tripping, and then another
Okay,
time.
okay.
So like I watched it, and like I was like so stressed out watching it. I was like, when is this shit gonna end? I fucking hate this. This is just too much shit for me. And
You probably
literally,
liked it the first time.
I
And you were like, fuck this movie the second time.
I grabbed the Xbox remote and I was like, fuck this. And I was like with 2 of my other friends, and I put on that 70s show, and immediately I was overcome with this wave of just like peace and happiness. And I was like,
You have to. You have to. Like when we did it when we were in high school, bro, we already just had it going, and just when everybody felt a certain way, you just, because it's all laughs, it's all joy. It's a warm show when you watch it. Even the colors of that 70s show makes you feel at home. I love it. I love that. I know every episode by heart.
dude, I love that. It's such a good show. Like, I think
really is.
I recently watched all of it. I think last year and like towards the end of the year before that, just all of it, to watch it just all in order every night, just to plow through the seasons. I actually cried at the last episode. I was like, this is bullshit. There has to be more.
Man.
You motherfuckers are toxical. I mean, y'all are sitting here talking about shit about Avatar. That's real venomous. Like, I mean,
oh no,
you're putting venom in my life.
look.
Are we segueing?
We was talking about.
Wait.
I was about to
Let's see what he did.
I see
Look
what
at
he did
that
about that.
fucking
I see what
wink.
you did.
I like that.
see.
And I like the Spanish. I like the Spanish. They're getting better.
Thank you.
Toxico.
Toxic.
Muy bien.
Hey,
Well, I got it.
what did you think about it? I want to, hear what you thought about it.
Yeah, you did kind of segue into it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, King G.
Yeah,
About
come
y'all
on.
being venomous, I hate it.
No.
Oh, no shot. No shot.
Yeah. The new Venom 2 trailer. I'm excited for it. To me though, Venom is a movie like
What's up, son?
we'll say Deadpool. There's other movies, but that's the first one that comes to mind. The story's not gonna be an amazing story, but it's gonna be fun. It's gonna be action. It's gonna be some crazy shit. Now that's probably something you could watch with shrooms in. That'd probably make that movie fire.
I don't think so, bro.
I don't think you know how shrooms
I
work.
couldn't even watch.
I know. I just know how weed,
Shrooms.
cocaine work. That's all.
Hey, Doctor Strange was sick on shrooms. Like, I'm just putting that out there.
That is not okay. So
That's
I
not-
don't
Yeah.
think I'd be okay with that either.
I like Deadpool. I would take it as horror Deadpool. There's a couple of quips, but it is basically a horror flick. It is a horror super.
Yeah, don't do that. Don't do shrooms on that.
Don't do acid. Don't do shrooms. Don't trip and watch horror movies, or you're sick. Or you need to be institutionalized.
I agree.
Seriously.
I agree.
Yeah, but I mean,
It's not good practices.
yeah,
Bro.
but, the way Venom
Can you
1
imagine?
ended, I've been excited ever since then. I absolutely love Woody Harrelson.
Mm-hmm.
He is
That was
definitely
the
one.
Did he just get on his desk?
I was
Did
gonna
he just
say,
get on
he
his
bald.
desk?
Is he tripping again?
Oh, his
Oh,
Venom
okay, Venom
collection.
collection.
Drop
That
fail.
shit fell apart like my life. Oh, shit. Oh, man.
They were valuable. They were.
But yeah,
Let me see real quick.
Hell
Oh, you
yeah.
got Venom Magneto? Ooh.
That's dope.
That's fire.
yeah.
Hold up.
But yeah, when they teased Carnage, hold on.
What's the one on the left? I can't see it.
Is
Oh,
that
Daredevil.
Thanos?
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's Thanos.
Yo, that's dope.
Yeah,
That's
he'd be
dope.
way too fucking powerful. I gotta say though, he'd be way
Hell
too
yeah.
fucking powerful. Like, there's no point. At that.
I
Don't
love
even
the
try to
fucking-
fight him.
I love the fucking Venom verse. I don't know what to tell y'all. It just be like that.
It's crazy. But
Would
I
you
mean,
watch it on shrooms?
I would.
Oh no! Don't do
Like
that.
a man in a straight
That sounds terrible.
Carnage? Well, it is gonna be PG-13, so yeah.
yeah.
Oh,
but I mean, they can push that PG-13 pretty far, and the way they teased Carnage at the end had me so fucking excited. I didn't think we'd get Carnage, even though they made the Venom movie. I didn't think we'd get Carnage for a little while. I wouldn't have thought. Yeah, I wouldn't have thought the next movie. But
I'm gonna be honest,
Venom
I kind of thought so.
Coming. Yeah,
Like not to be like, oh, I seen it coming or anything like that. It's just that Carnage is just that
iconic character that they need
essential. It's almost too essential. You know what I mean? Like, but I understand what you're saying. I understand what you're saying because it is a big villain.
As a fan, you want them to draw it out. As a company, they want to maximize their profits.
That's true. That's true.
And what they're gonna do, speaking of maximized, they're probably gonna do was it Maximum Carnage as the third movie?
Wait, hold on. Wait a minute there, player.
Okay.
What?
And that's just rumors and speculations because he's gonna have to come. You can't just have Carnage as the second movie.
I ain't gonna lie. It looked like you were looking right at it, like on my screen. It looked like you were looking right at Jackson. like you can't have it.
you think that they're gonna have Carnage in just one movie? No, he's gonna come back and he's gonna
multiple movies.
He's gonna have to wreck shop in the third movie, and they're gonna have to have Spider-Man. I hate Spider-Man, but Peter's gonna have to swing in to help Venom. I hate to say it because Carnage is too savage, and I texted you that earlier this week. He's too savage.
So like, here's my thing. Like Venom has been my favorite fucking character. I know he's not like the world's. I mean, kind of. He can be one of the strongest.
Venom's fire, bro. Venom's a fire character.
No, I was gonna say he's not like the one of the strongest characters. He does have storylines where he's literally omnipotent, which is sick. But for the Venom movie that we originally got like a couple years back, as much as I love Venom, I didn't hate the movie because it's like I have to go into it with this mindset of what are the odds that we're ever going to get something like this ever again. Like I might as well not sit here and like shit on it. If like
to be fair,
and then the Force Awakens happens.
Yeah, now that was some bullshit. Like they should just all three of those fucking movies throw it in the fucking trash. But
Venom. No, I can see where Jackson's coming from because think about it. Like, you can see Star Wars coming, but when would we ever get a Venom movie? And then on top of that, it actually damn near made $1 billion.
Dude, exactly.
So now we get Venom
that's true.
2 with Carnage.
You can't be mad. You can't be mad at that. Like, what was it like? You can go.
All right.
You can go.
So with Venom 2 coming, they've been doing like the whole Venomverse thing, with the comics in the past since like 2018, 17. They've been like literally expanding the fuck out of the Venom universe. So like it's entirely possible that Sony just takes the storyline of like Venom and then he does like Carnage has now been introduced, which is also super exciting. But then after that, maybe we can get maybe not maximum Carnage, but maybe we get absolute Carnage. And this is and so we get the newer comic, a newer story that has blood in it. That's like from, I think it came out in 2019. And we get a whole new adaptation of Carnage. And then we get to talk about Null, the god of the symbiotes. And we get to go deeper into this shit where they're like really focusing on now. That would be dope. Like
the one is absolute where he like possesses like people like with the car. So that's another rumor. They're saying like, what if he just starts reproducing the Carnage symbiote we can get some crazy storylines,
bro. We can get some crazy storylines.
Well, but what if he does it about people in New York? Homeless people in New York. He can build his army like that.
So it would be better as a series.
So an absolute Carnage, like you're like on this, like Elijah's on the right track. So like an absolute Carnage. Ooh.
But so the kicker was
all the war building that you're wanting to do.
What were you saying, King G?
But y'all are forgetting very important right now. It's Fox.
Yeah.
How many franchises have they fucked up? I'm sorry.
Well, we know what you meant. We know what you meant, though.
And Sony ain't fucked up not one Spider-Man movie.
We won't talk about Dark Phoenix.
It doesn't matter. Any Spider-Man movie that y'all say, I don't even like Spider-Man. I'm
surprised to hear that.
I hate money.
You like Batman.
I love Batman. but real shit, Spider-Man.
He has to have tools to do what Spider-Man does.
Hey, Spider-Man gotta have tools to sling webs.
Sorry.
No. But no, Spider-Man with Sony, regardless, even if you don't like some of them, they make about Not a billion always, but
Pretty
they
close.
make
Solid.
930.
I mean, this is like the same.
But
like,
it is the Spider-Man franchise, and you have to ask yourself: is Sony making that money, or is that franchise making that money? Because those movies can be bad, and those fans, fandoms, especially it's the name.
Yeah.
The name's making that money. I don't think it's Sony making that money. X-Men made tons of money too. They also spent way more money than they should have.
These are facts.
Because I'm pretty sure Sony only holds the rights for like merchandising and producing movies, but they don't have actually comic rights. If that's correct.
No, Disney has the toy rights. I know that for sure.
Advertisement and I can't remember how it fucking works either.
It's a weird ass agreement.
It's definitely it's straight up like the most savage
they
like
got,
battle ever.
They got fucked when they made that deal. They were thinking, man, we really just need to get well, no, Disney.
Oh yeah, they got fucked.
They got fucked, bro. Like
straight
they were
up
like,
dead.
we need to get out of bankruptcy. Let's just go ahead and just give Sony Spider-Man.
Hey, Scoob was trying to say something earlier, though. I want to know
what were you saying, though, Scoob? I'm sorry.
Oh, shit, I done forgot. Okay. So my thing was this. The storylines that y'all were talking about were freaking dope as shit. But like, y'all are forgetting like one of the biggest things, and that's like interest. Like the people's interest. Like freaking a lot of folks would go into this joint and they were like, ooh, Venom, but like not a lot of people really know that much about fucking like Venom and the Venomverse and shit like that.
Yes.
Like in a nerd standpoint, like we be all in that shit. We be on that shit like white on white. You know what I'm saying?
These are like white on white. That was pretty good.
Those casual fans will see those trailers and see the CGI for Venom, see the CGI for Carnage. Just
I hope they don't see the
look.
end of Venom's CGI though.
Well, I mean, Scoob's right though.
It gets casual fans hyped to see something that they never thought they would see because
that's true.
How do you make Venom happen? How do you make Carnage happen?
That's true, but I mean, Scoob is right because I mean, I love Venom, I love Carnage. I played the game, I've watched the TV shows, the movies, but this was the first time I've heard about a symbiote god a while ago when y'all said that. I don't know much about the background and the lore. I know come from the video games and the cartoons, but
casual fan approach.
Yeah, I'm a casual fan.
Yeah.
So even when this Venom first came out, I was like, it looks cool. Thank you. It looks cool. I didn't think it was going to do well, even though I was like, I want to see it. I mean, I didn't think it was going to do good.
So cut the god out. You can still have Carnage raise an army of homeless people to come after them in the third movie, and it's still rocking.
That sounds so bad. That sounds so bad.
Why would that be bad?
No. Like we're gonna go ahead and get these homeless people.
I got.
I know where you find them.
I got two things to piggyback off of. I want to piggyback off what Scoob said and what Elijah said. So Scoob was talking about like interest, but I looked up weird like nerd stats. So like. In Russia, the biggest supervillain in one of the biggest countries in the world is Venom. Like that's their
it makes sense.
Dead ass. And
the villain always.
What are you trying to say about Russians?
Nothing.
They just like Venom.
Crazy motherfucker.
But and to go with what Elijah said, like
I love Russia.
And
with Russia from Love, or whatever.
So like in absolute
movie
facts.
So in Absolute Carnage, like
love all my Russians.
The way that he raises this army is he's brought back to life by the cult of Carnage, and then Cletus rises from the dead, and he's basically a corpse, and the Carnage symbiote rebonds with him because it's just like hate and fucking craziness. And so he like walks into a psychiatric asylum because they're trying to get to Norman Osborn, I believe, and he's just walking through like the halls of this prison, and he's just like flicking maggots. And they're like all these cells, and these maggots are like red Carnage maggots, and they're burrowing into these people's face and their skulls.
God
and it's like,
dang!
Imagine seeing that shit,
dude. It would be fucking amazing.
Yeah.
Like it's
homeless people, like
there's so much.
That could be
potential
nightmares.
There's just so much untapped
if they
potential.
End this movie with that is
that would
nice.
be wild.
That's how you set up $1 billion trilogy. Another one.
Well,
and that would gain
another one.
I believe there will be a Spawn because after we watched it again, someone pointed out that cop. I can't remember the cop's name, but it's his name in the comics. Toxin.
Toxin.
toxin. So we may
Flank
see
actually put that in there.
We may see a spawn of Carnage, and the start of this, respawning of multiple Carnages.
Well, let me ask y'all a question then. All right, so okay, y'all have all said that y'all think that Carnage will be a multi-movie thing. He'll be in the second one, possibly the third one, probably the third one. Do y'all
Probably the
think
fourth
he's
one.
gonna get? Do y'all think he'll get a standalone?
Nah.
No.
No.
No, he's gonna play the better villain to Venom's anti-hero.
Well, yeah, but I'm saying like take a Joker route. Show Cletus
I knew you.
before
I
he was a
don't know
president.
why,
He
but
is-
I knew you were gonna go that route. I don't know
Cletus
why.
has even though the Joker had a kind of, it's weird. You can make the Joker like an everyday man. Cletus is too.
Cletus just
Fucking
doesn't. He doesn't have depth. Cletus
He's too
is just
polarizing.
Cletus
He's really
is cool
too
as shit.
polarizing as a person.
He's cool as shit, but he does not have depth as a character. Cletus is like, I'm here to do one thing, murder, and be a
Murder.
fucking psychopath. I'm like,
Yep, that's literally his character.
He's
So his,
like,
so his story is like boring by himself. He has to have another character.
He's abused.
No, I agree.
He is
Abused as
chaos
a
incarnate.
child. Yeah.
he's,
What were
he-
you-
he's an,
what
he's
were
an
you saying,
exciting
Infinite?
character.
What were we saying, Infinite?
Oh, I'm just saying he's chaos incarnate. He's in the moment. His past doesn't matter. The future
Exactly.
doesn't matter.
Okay.
Exactly.
It's destruction. Goodbye.
In the
Like
He
that's
just wants to kill. He just wants to
so.
kill.
An
invade,
origin
and
story
burn.
for him doesn't make sense. Making him a world terror that needs to be conquered, a la Thanos,
Absolutely.
or
That's true.
It's a two-parter. Makes sense for him.
Like,
Wow, yeah. I didn't think world conquering, but shit, hell yeah.
I mean, that's
You
what
could.
that's what happens. Like, Absolute Carnage sets up the King in Black, and
Yeah.
that's how you get fucking like Nolan, the God of the Symbiotes, coming down to Earth. You get fucking Venom turning into Captain Universe and combining fucking the Silver Surfer's board and Thor's hammer and making a giant battle axe and cutting off Celestials' fucking heads.
Now we're not
Like-
going to get all that because
Yeah.
I'm just,
That's two
I
different
am
companies.
just saying that would be fucking lit.
Okay,
mean,
so
I don't think we'll ever get that far.
You know what's lit and what's also sad at the same damn time.
Uh-oh, segue.
Same damn time.
Love Life.
Castlevania season 4 has come out.
I've not watched it yet.
I haven't either, but this is the last season, y'all.
Infinite,
Damn.
I ain't going front, bro. You look sad as fuck right now.
No, it's sad. It's sad to see, but like I haven't got a chance to watch the third or fourth season. But with the success that the first two seasons had, all the hype around it, I guess you guys kind of summed it up best. Like Netflix makes sense for about 3 to 4 seasons, and it's probably Castlevania's time.
We
Yeah.
did say that last show, but that's
Did we?
you.
I don't,
yeah,
even
we
remember, I
did.
don't even remember
So,
talking about it, to be honest.
Remember, I went online and found the
Look.
statistics about it.
Jackson beat me. He has a prop for Castlevania, and I know.
No, that's fucking
man.
fire. That's fire. Wait, did you pull that out of your room when you went?
I did- This dude, Dracula sits on my nightstand because he's cool as fuck.
Bro, I
mean-
wish you could like show like everybody like that's watching your bathroom, dude. Your bathroom is fucking fire.
OnlyFans.
No,
As
it's
weird as
bathroom-
that sounds, as
it's
weird as
the
that
We're not
sounds.
talking about live
It's
cam.
the Universal Monsterverse. It's so beautiful.
No, he has a
Yeah.
MonsterVerse. That shit is fire.
It's beautiful.
You can literally see all your favorite horror movie classics watch you take a shit.
It's peaceful.
It's what we ever. Yeah, I
That
know.
sounds peaceful. Scared the shit out of you. I see what you did there.
I love Castlevania, man. The season 1 is peak. Like there's nothing better. There's nothing better than Castlevania season 1. Season 2.
I don't know, dude. Season 3 is fucking fire.
I didn't like. I was talking to Nikolai about that. I didn't like season
I didn't
2.
like it. I didn't like season
Oh.
2. I didn't like season 3 because
You didn't like season 3.
look.
Season 3 was good.
Season 3 was
Sci-Fi-
real good on a plot.
Sci-
On oh, you
Sypha has the world's most fucking annoying voice. Like she makes me,
oh yeah,
and like I just
that sounds
season
so
2
bad.
Dude, season 2 just wasn't my jam. Like it just felt like it was like
It
worst.
definitely fell off from the
was
first
a-
season.
It was a bridge. It was a bridge to the third season. You needed. I understand when you need that bridge sometimes, and I hate that we have to have Attack of the Clones. Is that bridge
What's
to
it,
me?
Samurai?
true.
I'm sorry, but it is. But you have to have that bridge to get to that next point, even including Batman versus Superman. I know. I'm sorry. I know people hate it, but you got to have a bridge. But it is sad. I hate to see like hard work end so soon. That animation.
The animation is unbelievable in that show.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
Like
where do they go now? Where do those artists go? Like, I want to
find out. You know that studio's getting work.
I'm sorry to interrupt. I'm sorry to interrupt everybody, but yeah, if y'all new here, please go ahead, hit that follow button. If you are on Facebook and Twitch, and subscribe if you're on YouTube. I appreciate everybody coming through. Y'all are showing like mad love, man. Y'all are consistently here. Like I gotta say, it's crazy. Yeah. Like it's like we're like consistently hitting like 13 people, like just staying. You know what I mean? Like staying here, which is pretty fucking crazy.
Yeah, I kind of sort of like shared like everything to my Discord. So yeah,
I got like
what were you
12
saying,
accounts. But I'm glad I got 12 accounts. So that's
Thank
12
you.
of our
I
likes.
appreciate you.
But anyways, they are talking about. I don't know how they're going to do it, but they are talking about a spin-off series of Castlevania. Who it would be, they don't have any details, but they are talking. It's not confirmed, but they are in talks about throwing out ideas, trying to figure out if we can do a spinoff. So there is a chance we'll get a spinoff with the animation.
Appreciate the 100 bits, son. Appreciate it.
I mean, there is a good chance for it. And
would you want a spinoff or a movie?
Spinoff.
I
find that Netflix does better with shows than they do movies. Now, I'm not hating on the movies. They make some they've had some pretty good movies, but I feel they do better with the movies. I don't want to see a live action one because let's be honest, we've talked about this a couple times. We've talked about I hope not with Netflix. I love Netflix. I love their shows, their movies, but we've talked about on this podcast, the old podcast, Netflix and their anime live action movies. While there's a couple I do like, for the most part, the story is completely different and not in a good way. The CGI is usually.
We don't talk about Death Note. We do not talk about Death Note. Jesus Christ, that shit is dog shit. Dog shit.
Now, but Castlevania. Me and Nikolai have a couple shows that we watch.
I think you're muted. Infinite. Oh, there you go.
No, he was saying that hurt.
Oh,
yeah.
Hurts me.
Yeah.
Death Note.
But it really does, bro. Like when I see that, I was like, this isn't it. Damn it. It's not. This is not Death Note. What the fuck?
Like another thing about Castlevania, you're talking about the animators. I got two things. If we could get those animators to reforge 90s X-Men, I would bust a big nut. Secondly,
that would be fire.
Like season 1 of Castlevania delivered like so much emotion just in their first episode. Like the storytelling, the debauchery, the blood, the gore, the pain. Like I teared up watching. That's why I have this, is because season 1, dude. Like I felt so much pain for Dracula. Like I fucking like cried a little bit. Like
you killed his wife.
You murdered my wife
just for science. Just
1 year.
Yeah, for science.
For science. Oh, she's a witch. Like what the hell?
Dude, like
I ain't gonna front. If Dracula was like, you got 1 year, bro, I'm dipping the fuck out, bro. Those people were just chilling, bro. They're like Dracula, and then they all started getting their demons started flying. Why did Dracula do this?
He comes
Dracula
in and
gave us no warning.
That tornado of fire, and he comes up and he's like, "I gave you 1 year," and they're like. But
This just made a sad puppy face.
Yeah. What do you mean?
Only one.
Wait, we were really supposed to leave?
I would have been the first time.
I would have been dipped.
I'd have been like
day 364. Bye.
Yeah.
And you see like the rain that's coming down, it's blood and it's covering the priest, and you're like, it's about to get real bad.
It's like maybe we should dip from the being that pops out in the fucking clouds. Maybe we should listen to him.
Well, see that.
All that shit, I would have dipped.
I would have been fucking gone, bro.
Get your shit, kids. We gotta go. Get your shit.
Y'all are braver than I am because y'all are talking about, after he said it 1 year. The minute I saw a face appear in a fire tornado. No. I don't give a shit what you talking about.
I mean, you're
I'm
right.
gone.
You're right. You're
I'm
right.
leaving my
That's what I'm
girl.
saying.
I'm leaving my friends. I'm leaving my mom. Y'all
are
on your own.
Eat all
I'm
the snacks
dipping
'cause I
out,
don't want it to
bro.
go bad and to waste.
That's
I'll,
true.
I'll kill somebody on the road and steal their food and their money. No, I'll leave everything at home.
But how often do you see a face in a fire? I mean, I might be like,
Oh hell no.
Depends. If I took shrooms, I might try to tickle it.
Yeah. Noah Jackson, he'd probably take the shrooms like while Dracula's
I'd be
popping
like-
up.
I'd be
Yo, this is
roasting it
crazy.
on
I'd be like, I want to be your friend.
what if
Dude,
somebody in the
like,
crowd was like, hey, yo, can you like this blunt?
I'd be like, I think
Man,
Castlevania's
I ain't high
biggest
enough for this
mistake so
shit.
far. Castlevania's biggest mistake so far, in my opinion, was they killed Dracula off too soon.
Way too early. That is actually King G's. That's actually, he's been saying that, bro. He's literally been saying,
we could have
shouldn't have
carried
killed
him in. We could have reversed the whole series. You could have like done all this dumb bullshit with all the sisters. and all
Actually,
this
you
dumb
could
shit.
have reversed the series.
You could have, and you could have made it where like Dracula in season 2, like is like that's your big bad, and he's starting to get to it in like season 4, and then like you have this fucking colossal battle with the fucking castle and just.
We haven't seen season 4 yet, so maybe Dracula will.
Say.
Yeah, they said like in the trailer they're like, these fools are trying to resummon Dracula. This is some bullshit.
Spoiler alert, disclaimer.
He's
Oh,
Disclaimer.
my bad, yo.
I was waiting for Scoop. I was waiting for Scoop to do it. He never did it.
That's what I was waiting for. Yeah, that's why I said like,
I'm sorry. I was legit thinking. I was like, you know where them animators might freaking go to? The fucking Blood of Zeus.
Oh, that show was fire.
They
Exactly
did.
where the fuck
They
they
did.
go.
That is exact. No, that's where they are. Like that has.
Yeah,
that's
actually,
like
don't they do that? Like,
That is
isn't
the same
company?
artistic style. That is the same artistic style. Like I recognize that shit.
Bro, like Blood of Zeus, like I ain't gonna front, bro. It didn't look good at first. I was like,
Man,
you know,
fuck that noise. That shit fire as hell.
but hold on.
Man.
But King G was like, bro.
Look,
King G was like, just keep watching, bro. I'm pretty sure this is gonna be fucking flames. I watched it. Even after the first episode. No, during the first episode, I was like, oh my god, this shit is fire.
Yeah, dude.
This shit is outrageous.
They went fucking hard in the paint.
Crazy.
Like Blood of Zeus was fucking horrific.
It was crazy. That was they did their thing for sure.
Yeah, no, most def. Like I'm a big fan of Blood of Zeus. Like freaking as far as like the gods and all that. I love the stories. I love it all. Like,
Did you play Hades?
I did.
How'd you play Hades?
I like it. I do. I like it. I like the animation. I like the playthrough. It's freaking as dope as fuck. I like it. I like it a lot.
I gotta check it
I
out.
jammed out a lot of hours on that game.
Man, look, I haven't played it enough. I dip my toes in it. You know, get a little dip.
Have you gotten through your first Hades win yet?
I have not.
You need to dip
What
your
game are
toe
you
in a
guys
little
talking
bit
about?
further. You might need to get up to the ankle.
You might need to go all the way in, you know, with your foot.
Yeah.
What game is it?
It's just a little dip. That's
Hades?
it. Hades.
But I honestly never heard of this game.
It's dope.
It was a contender for Game of the Year last year. It was a pretty amazing game.
You know,
It's a-
COVID Nation, bro. COVID
What?
Nation. That shit just.
it's,
What style of
it's-
game is it? Like what kind of game is it? Like is it like an RPG?
It's a
Like
yeah, kind of. It's so. Are you familiar with the roguelike style? No. Okay. So let me break down what roguelike does.
No one knew.
No, it's fine. It's fine. So the concept of the game is repetition. You're going to keep playing the same game, but it's going to be procedurally generated. So it's going to change. The map will change. Enemies will change. But you're going to keep trying to go
So
a little
Dark
bit
Souls.
further. You get resources. You come back. You deposit resources. You get a little stronger. You go back out in the world. You do it again. And you keep, the idea is progression. You're trying to get a little further each time until you get to the big bad. And even after you beat,
we go back online.
What? Oh, we're live.
oh,
I love you.
Oh well, okay. We're still live. Like we're back
I miss
live.
you. Still miss you.
Twitch.
I want
okay.
I want the whole world to know I miss and love you, baby.
and you want to be their step sibling.
Look, Nick, you need to put a ring on him, man.
Nick's already my step, bro. I caught him under my bed the other day, and he was stuck. And it's like a 5-foot
no,
bed, so how
It's
he
a
got stuck, I don't know.
bed. Oh my gosh. Appreciate it, Space. Thank you for welcoming me back. Yeah, it looks like Like literally, we only had like one issue. That's wild.
No, like you said though, that was pretty dope. Infinite, like explaining that game to us because I don't even play games. I want to play that shit.
Yeah, bro. You miss out on being a gamer, bro. Like you miss out on a lot of interesting stuff, bro.
I think we all game here, right? Except for Elijah.
Except for Elijah. Yeah, we all game here except for Elijah.
We watch movies.
It. Get some help.
I just finished Fallen Order on Grandmaster yesterday.
Damn.
That was it wouldn't save my file, so I had to leave my Xbox on for like 3 days.
No.
What's up, everybody?
I refused to give up my progress. I had gotten I think 6 hours into a day, and I was about to call it quits, and it wouldn't save my file anymore. So I was like, "Oh hell no! I'm not this far in Grandmaster and not finishing it." So the last 2 days, I played like 10 hours worth of the game to make sure it got done, so I could turn my Xbox off.
That game is fun, but it's so irritating at the same time.
Why couldn't you
Dark Souls? It's Jedi Dark Souls.
Yeah. And I don't like Dark Souls. I'm sorry. Everybody's like, oh, Dark Souls is such a good
It's
game.
a style.
Bro,
I fucking hate the style
like
of it,
it
bro. I don't like how it looks. I don't like Bloodborne. I've literally tried these games
you're not
several
looking forward
times.
to Final Fantasy 16 because it's probably going to be a Dark Souls style Souls style game.
Ninja Gaiden ran so that fucking Dark Souls could fly. I'm just gonna say that.
Hot take.
Hot take.
I'm trying to draw that line. How did you get that line?
Like I'm talking about like difficulty wise, like Ninja Gaiden, like back in the day when it came out, like it was a hard fucking game. That was a hard fucking game to play.
What is the Malicos?
OG Ninja Gaiden, not the remade, redone Xbox version. I think it was. Was it
I'm
Xbox?
talking about the old one from
the
like,
Nintendo one.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. All right. I see you now. That's different. That's
the way you said it, I see you though.
I see you now.
Make sure you get that shit right next time.
I was like, wait, hold on.
No. I just the other Ninja Gaiden game that had come out was easy as piss. It was just fun ninja stuff. That was it.
What the fuck kind of sound was that, Nick? What was that?
I don't know. I think that was more of a Chinese, like.
Oh, are you doing Chinese stuff? You stop that.
No, stop.
Y'all are both about to get whitelisted, or you're about to get Chilean listed, or whatever you want to call it.
Oh my god!
I'm not white. I'm Irish. Let's get this right. I'm not white.
Japanese.
I'm
actually Irish. I'm Irish.
Hey,
yo, my Infinite, bro. Why are you clipping that, bro?
That's my fucking brother right there.
No one can tell me I'm wrong. It's in my blood. Me and my wife did the ancestry.com. Come fight me. I'm Irish.
All right. A true Irishman will fight to the fucking death. That's what I'm fucking talking about there. And see, people don't know that there's black people in Ireland, but there is.
See this? I'm fucking Swiss and Irish.
They think Ireland is just full of white pasty people. Fuck that. We got brothers over there too.
Majority.
Nice.
I'm about to say they're definitely the high majority.
Like
it's definitely a sea of
don't Space. Don't encourage him to do that Irish accent, please. Don't, because he'll do it for hours. Like he'll do it for hours, and he won't stop.
So every St. Patrick's Day when I go to work, come on, I do the accent all day, and like 2-3 days straight. Yeah, and 2-3 days after, I'm having to stop, like train myself to stop doing it because I do it out of I'm used to it for that whole day, and I'll be like, "Hi, how you doing, Nick?" And I'll be like, "Hey, my bad, bro. How you doing? What's good, man?"
Yeah, he's done that to me a few times. Like
I'm lost in character right now.
Exactly.
He's like he's exactly like one of those actors that's like, I can't stop, or like, something like, I can't stop being Darth Vader. It's some crazy shit.
That was more like Batman, but we'll go with it.
I don't know.
You could go that route with it, but then if you go the Batman route, you got to bring up the Heath Ledger route. And we need you to not be Irish.
Please,
that's what we need you to do.
Let's not go the Heath Ledger route. Never go the Heath Ledger route.
No. I mean, fantastic Joker, but beyond that.
Yeah.
What I do a week before St. Patrick's Day is I sit in my room and I turn the lights off and I play the Boondock Saints 1 and 2 all week, back to back, 24/7 until St. Patrick's Day, and that's how I prepare myself. And it's probably not healthy, but let's be honest. character
Most stuff
acting
we
is
do
not a healthy
isn't
thing.
healthy. Yeah. Most stuff we do in life isn't healthy. You know what I'm saying?
Anytime
But
that,
you-
like, oh, go ahead. I'm sorry.
No, but you know, I do gotta say one thing about Castlevania before I end my before I'm done talking about that. You know,
We were talking about Castlevania.
no.
We segued into like Hades and then Irish accents and then like, oh, I'm Irish too.
But you know, Castlevania. You know, me and Nikolai have a couple shows we watch
What up,
together
Mr. LD?
and strictly together. Castlevania is one of them.
Jujutsu
you know,
Kaisen.
Yeah, Blood of Zeus. You know, that's one of our shows we watch, and it's gonna be sad because you know every time one of our shows it's our shows, and you know I just got my girl into anime, so she's catching up so she can watch it with us. But you know when one of me and Nikolai's shows in, I get depressed. It's like it's just a cold world.
Like, what is there left?
Speaking of, it's all right. It's about to get
Wow,
With that
what a
J.Cole
fucking
album.
segue! What a
That
fucking segue!
whole album that dropped.
Why
this
is he?
morning.
Why is King G the one doing the segues today, bro?
Hey,
He
because
never
he's
does
on,
the
he's
segues.
on top, baby. My man's got
He's been
it.
practicing.
I've had too many beers today.
I'm about to say, man, it's that Irish coming out, man.
Wait, hold up.
It's the Irish in him.
I want to throw this.
You
out
better
there
believe
real
it, there,
quick.
lass.
Anytime anybody's
You know
like,
the Irish
you're on that
drink Bud Light.
We
anybody's
don't.
like,
I'm
on that right-
Americanized.
I'm done.
What were you saying, Jackson? What were you saying?
my grandmother is like legitimately like was a Swiss citizen. So anytime anyone tries to come at me and be like, "Oh, white people did this," I'm like, "Yeah, I'm from like Switzerland. I didn't partake in none of
You're
that
as
bullshit.
neutral as
came
they
over
come."
here. I didn't own anybody, so y'all can suck my dick."
Yo, he said, I'm as neutral as you come. Oh my god.
I'm
Yeah,
that
he
an-
went there.
Is that an invitation to my OnlyFans?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
then.
And nothing
I like
else.
it.
Nah, but like, did anybody listen to that J. Cole album?
I'm gonna step out because I haven't listened to it. I don't know much
Hey,
about
that
it.
first
so
song. Let me
gotta
tell you, bro. Let me tell you, bro.
I do
That
like J.
first
Cole,
song.
though.
That first song that is on the album is for you, like specifically you, because there's a Little John sample that
Oh, it's
you
so
will
good.
recognize right away.
I'm gonna mute it. I'll come back in a couple minutes.
Yeah, come back in like 2 minutes. I was about to say, did he freeze himself
He
during
already-
conversation?
Is that
We
I
a
knew it.
cell phone or a Game Boy?
no.
Oh no!
No, I do want that case though. I've seen that case and I
That
want
case
it.
is fire. I want it as well,
Yes.
man. That case is fire.
He said a Game Boy.
No, though there's like a case that's like a
No,
Game
like
Boy.
no. It's just things like I don't know if he's
It's-
got big hands. That thing looks massive. I'm
Hey,
like, is that
are we
the
talking about
OG Game
95
Boy?
points south?
It's the first song. Yeah, I think
Okay.
that's what it is.
Okay.
Okay.
No,
I haven't heard that. I haven't heard
listening
anything
to it
on
right
the
now.
album yet.
Yeah,
It's on
he's
my
listening
list.
to it right now.
Man, bro,
It's
y'all,
so good.
yo,
I
it
could dig it.
is good. We had a listening party. Me and Retro, we did a reaction to everything. Honestly, no, Scoop, that wasn't even planned. I was just gonna have a listening party.
Dude,
Like
listen,
it was just me. Scoob, he just popped in. He
Scoob.
literally said, "Bro, I need to be in this party."
Scoob,
Like there was a live
listen.
reaction. Okay, Scoob.
No, let me talk because you.
Okay, go.
you are-
I feel like I'm digging myself into a bigger hole.
Yeah, he mad at you. But Scoob,
Stop
hear
it.
me out. Hear me out. He didn't even hit me up. I woke up this morning and he was doing it. I was in my drawers doing this show early.
Oh my god.
I didn't even turn my camera on. I was sitting here in my drawers doing this show because it was like 8:00 in the morning.
Scoob's so
That's
fucking
like
mad at me.
7:30.
Scoob, you want me to validate everything for you right now?
That's 3.
Please.
Let me help you out. Nikolai, did you send him any kind of notification that this was a thing that you were doing?
I didn't send anybody a notification or anything.
Oh,
I didn't send him
you didn't think
an
anybody would
invitation.
participate? You didn't think Scoob would maybe like to hang out with you? Maybe listen to some J. Cole? You didn't think about that? Huh? Did you?
I gotta say, it's a cold world, man.
Ain't nothing funny.
He did you like
You
that.
can't leave.
I'm from the bill with a big
But Scoob, he did it and didn't tell me, and I just hopped up and was like, I need to get on this now.
I'm just over here. This is me stirring the pot. Don't mind me,
No,
guys.
man. I thought you were gonna help me. I was like, no.
That's the third one.
Third one.
No.
Third one.
No. We're not counting that one.
That's the third one.
I actually fucked up, bro. I really did. I fucked up.
Once, shame
so
on
I
you.
did 2.5.
Twice.
How about that?
Damn.
2.5. How about that shit?
No, we'll go 2 1/4.
Oh, 2 1/4.
2 1/4.
Okay.
I can't stand 2 1/5. I guess 2 1/5 works.
Look, bro, just know the next time you do a reaction, you better call Scoob.
I really do. So so I was supposed to do a Godzilla versus King Kong review.
I gotta bring up
as well as that's I'm putting the 2 in there. We already got the 1/5.
Right. Let me sit my motherfucker. Because you know what, motherfucker? I suggested we do that. And guess who didn't get invited to the shit? The guy who thought that we would do the shit.
Did Scoob, I didn't know that.
I ain't gonna front. I re-listened to our podcast where we talk about that, bro. I re-listened. I was like, fuck. I literally was like, I did it like a few hours ago. I was like, fuck, bro. I really did forget about that. I really felt bad too.
He getting it right now.
This man's fucking getting it.
Yeah, he really is.
I didn't know you suggested it.
Yo, this man let his hair down and everything. This man is just doing that thing.
Yeah, he did let his hair down. It's a good song.
Stand up for you, Nikolai. This man told you that. Oh, Scoob, I'm sorry.
I was planning on doing a review though. I really was. I'm not gonna say it's 100% Scoob. It's like a 50-50.
A review without Scoob.
Any review you do,
it was like a 50-50. I literally listened to the podcast.
Can I ask what the odds on the listening party were?
What do you mean?
Well, if the review is a 50-50, before you did the listening party,
no,
what were the odds of the listening party?
The listening party was like 100% me. Like I wasn't going. I really didn't even invite anybody. Like Elijah literally inserted himself in there. Yeah. Y'all pissed me off.
Shout out to my boy Matador for saying that.
Oh shit!
Yeah, stir the pot so that's
shit.
KG, what you got, bro? Let's hear the review.
I'm not stepping back no more. Hold on. I put that M on your head. You Luigi's brother now. Bro, them bars were fucking fire.
Yeah, like, thanks.
I've liked J.Cole, but he's never been like one of my top guys. But bro, just from that song, I'm listening to that whole fucking album. Like that shit was fire. Like, but hey, I'm not gonna lie though. When fucking they put the Little John clip from the songs, if you scared to put it up, get the fuck out the clip. Like, hey, J.Cole killed that one motherfucking song. That's all I need to know, bro. These pussy dudes bleeding all over. He's like, ooh.
I got a
whole album.
The whole album. It keeps that energy.
Stop. It's the same.
Yo, my boy Yes Sirski, he wrote in the chat, objection. I think Nikolai is innocent. Thank you, Yes Sirski. I appreciate you, bro. He comes to the streams all the time, bro. Shout out to Yes Sirski.
Nikolai is guilty of being a dirty little girl. Guilty as charged.
Can we just settle this one way?
Okay.
How?
We have Scoob and Nikolai locked in a room, bare knuckle boxing, and only one can come out alive.
Oh, he gonna get
literally
cold cocked. He already know what it is.
I'm gonna get what with the cock?
That literally,
you gonna get cold cocked, bruh.
I'm gonna get a what? What's
Cold.
happening?
Hey,
Yeah,
hold on.
Heard of that?
He's on his OnlyFans. What is this?
No, fam. My brother, my boy, he likes his cock hot. You understand that shit quick.
Okay,
Get that over here talking about I'm a cold cocky. He don't even like it cold, man. That's my brother. Get that shit straight.
I can't fucking stand it, bro.
He likes his cock warmed up.
I can't fucking stand it.
Talking about like church's chicken.
You take that warm cock.
Like food, right? We're not talking about.
Hey, now
we're not going.
Y'all are wild the fuck out right now.
We're not talking about that part, right? We're talking about church's chicken, right?
Well, I'm just saying when you said you know how we was gonna settle it. and you was talking about we're gonna lock him in a room, and I was like,
bro, I ain't
When
gonna
you
front.
said-
Jackson looks very concerned, bro. I don't know what he's looking at, bro. He just looks very concerned. Are you
hey,
okay?
but nah, Retro, when you said I'm gonna lock him in the room, I was like, okay, let me take this left turn to what you're gonna say, and you kind of went to the right. You know, they're gonna bare knuckle brawl. I heard bear, and I'm like, okay, left turn. I got my blinker on and everything, but then he's like, bare knuckle fight, and I was like, oh shit, I took a wrong turn.
They
No,
said
wait,
bare
hold on.
knuckle. You heard bare naked.
So wait,
Exactly. He knows what I'm talking about.
Oh my god!
I like this. This shit about to be fired. I got a new video to put
Hence
on.
why I said he's gonna get cold cocked. That's you see where I'm
And
going.
then
with
we've gone down
Hold
that
up.
bunny hole.
Okay,
Wait.
let's resurface.
Hold up.
Let's
I mean,
resurface.
No.
Hold on,
I'm glad-
Jackson.
I'm glad
Jackson saying
everybody
something.
said that.
Jackson
I'm
saying
glad-
something. Jackson saying
Oh,
something.
yeah.
What happened?
no more cock talk. All right.
No more.
Yes, please.
So,
Okay. Well,
Thank
a
you.
legitimate
Thank
question.
God.
Legitimate J. Cole question. So, didn't he announce his retirement too?
Yeah, it's on the next album though. I
When
think or
any
next two
rapper
albums.
announces retirement, it's fucking bullshit. You can't
No,
tell
the-
me.
I
know
mean,
what?
look at
The only
Jay-Z, bro.
person-
Look at
the
Jay-Z,
only
bro.
person- No, the only person that announces retirement, and I think is absolutely true, is Logic. That's it.
Yeah.
That's the
No,
only.
that's not
cat
even
that-
true. He actually just made an alternate persona and just was releasing music through that. So that's not even fucking true.
Like they don't retire, bro.
It's
if
hard,
you
bro.
make music, you don't retire.
It's true. I
Creative side's
still
too
make
bored.
music, bro. I
You
haven't
can
released
make all your
anything
money
in
in
2
the world. They
years.
just go back to it. So, like, think about it. Like, how many actors got paid millions of dollars to do one flick? They had enough money to live on. They didn't have to do
that's
more
facts.
flicks.
X.
They didn't have to
Facts.
sign extensions to their TV shows. They made plenty
They
of
just
money.
did it.
Hey, what else are you gonna do?
Yeah, I mean, if you're good at anything you do, you might as well go get paid for it. That's
I
a
mean, J.
famous
Cole
quote.
normally takes 2-3 years in between each album, so he gets a break in between each album he drops. So
So
It's still
retirement
making
means you'll
money.
get an extra 2 years.
yeah,
Yeah, basically. Yes, Sersky said, how did it come from talking about King Kong to Godzilla to talking about cock to music?
King Kong.
Tell you.
Let's leave it there.
because I mean,
King
King
Kong.
Kong.
Appreciate the follow, Black Yoshi. Appreciate you, man. Yeah, it's, I don't know. I
Some
don't
like
know,
it
bro.
hot. That's why.
Oh
No.
my God, bro. Wait, I
but
never wanna
that's
talk
all the
about-
topics. That's all the topics.
That's
though,
all the
today.
topics. It's probably best. It's probably best.
I do want to backdoor one of the things.
No,
that
no, please don't.
Enough of
No,
backdoors.
please
Enough of
don't.
cock. I'm sick.
Don't be homos. Don't be them homo jokes. It's a serious thing. Don't assume I'm
No,
gonna
no,
say
no, no.
something
We're on
jokingly that-
Twitch. We're on Twitch. Remember.
I'm trying to be
You
something
don't say
serious.
homophobic.
And you're homophobic.
You
Yeah.
don't say
Yeah.
homophobic jokes.
You think I'm about to do that, but I'm offended.
Disclaimer.
Disclaimer.
But
I agree.
no. I want to backdoor what Infinite said a while ago. You know, he was talking about we're going down the bunny hole. Let me ask y'all a question.
Uh-oh.
I don't
What
like
hap-
where this is going.
What
You laughed
happens?
before.
What happens when you have a line of rabbits that are going backwards?
Oh,
Jackson.
you told me this joke.
I'm scared.
Nikolai Capone podcast.
No.
No,
Oh my god.
you have a receding hairline.
Oh my god. That was.
That's a fire line. It's fire though. I looked the same way Infinite did, but I swear it's fire though. I ain't
Oh,
even
so
gonna run.
y'all making fun of my hairline?
That's a killer dad joke.
Nah,
No, no,
you
you're
don't
doing
get
it.
no
That's
receding
bad joke.
hairline.
I gotta plug my dad jokes in. Please don't hurt me. I'm Irish.
Oh my god. Yo,
Kiss me. I'm
Yo,
Irish.
Yoshi came in there. He said, and they said, first thing I hear is King Kong's dick. God damn. I can't. That's how they fucking. That's the first impression they
That's how you
get.
get follows, ladies and
That's a
gentlemen.
good impression. That's a solid first impression. Welcome
I'm
to the Nikolai
sorry.
Capone podcast, ladies and gentlemen.
It's not after hours just yet, but we'll get there.
Facts. So we getting there really.
Wait a
But
minute.
yeah,
Oh,
I
I'm
think
prepared. Okay.
I think we're done with all the topics, are we?
Yeah,
Yes,
that's
sir.
pretty much everything. Thank you everybody for coming out. It was a hell of a conversation, y'all.
It was
like
funny.
Honestly.
This was a great podcast.
Yeah, this was
a
a
good one.
great. This is hands down the best podcast. Like hands down.
I
Man, you
definitely
said that
agree.
the last podcast.
No,
Look,
like bro. I gotta say, our chemistry is honestly getting better.
I need
like,
to see more of Infinite Power. I'm putting that out there.
No, these are facts. These are fucking facts.
Yeah,
Guys,
bro.
I broadcast on Friday.
Bro,
I actually, full disclosure, and this isn't to make anybody feel bad, but I actually turned away from a friend's charity stream tonight because I've been. I felt really bad
I didn't
about
know charity.
No, it's okay. Like I owe him one. We'll do something big and better. Like it'll be all right. But he runs a game show opposite weeks that I do. So I do my game show on Friday nights. He does his game show on opposite Friday nights. We appear on each other's show to kind of like fill in and help out and all that stuff. So Fridays are super tough for me, but I would absolutely love to come back if I get a Friday off.
Yeah,
that would be dope, dude.
Yeah, dude, it'd be fire. It would be fire.
Yeah, that'd be awesome.
And I would like to extend an invitation to any of you. If you'd like to appear on my game show, by all means, get in touch. I don't know if it's going to be your speed, friend, because it's a game show about video games. But welcome.
I got him.
It is 100% about
everything
video
I
games.
know.
This is exactly what's gonna happen. Elijah's gonna be like, "Yo, I played a hell of a lot of GoldenEye."
These are
Right.
Oh
It's not
my
all
God.
current stuff. I love dipping into retro, and like it's not even one of those
Was
things
that a
where
bar?
like,
Was that a
That was
bar?
that was a bar. That's my
was a bar.
name.
Hey, before we end though, I would like to say, like, 100% serious. Like, you know, I wanted to say it earlier when we was talking about depression. You mind if I take a couple minutes to tell a story? Would you mind?
I
Okay.
mind.
So, as a couple people
I'm
have,
joking. You
and,
go.
and
You go.
I promise you, this is serious. It's not a joke. I'm not making fun of nothing. Right now, it's 100% serious. Y'all know there are times I can't be serious. You know, we was talking about depression and suicide. You know, the charity that Infinite Power does, and a couple of people on here have talked about how they do have issues with anxiety, depression at times. I'm not one of them. I do deal with stress and BS, but not depression. So there are people watching that do have to deal with this. The people that are watching right now, y'all are probably watching and taking serious note about what's happening, his charity, and, you know, the issues that people go through. But there are people that are watching that, you know, well, I don't deal with that. This doesn't pertain to me. Well, I would like to tell you a story that happened to me in high school that it does pertain to you, even though you don't have to deal with it personally. I was a bit of an asshole in high school. It was in junior year. It was on a Friday. We was in ROTC, and I was just in there just to get a credit. So we was joking around, and one of the girls who was, I guess you say, a squad leader, was doing her job, I guess you could say, and she told us to, you know, quit laughing, pay attention. And I remember me being a complete ass. I got up and I made fun of her and I embarrassed her in front of everybody. I remember coming back Monday, and one of my friends, she came up running to me, and she told me that this weekend she hung herself. Now, it wasn't because of what I said. She had her personal issues, her issues at home. But I want to say that the last thing I ever said to her a day or two before she did that was mean and cruel. So when you're out there, remember, you don't know what people are going through, and your words can affect them. No matter how small you think they are, they can be extremely devastating to somebody else. So please be nice to people. You know, we talk shit to each other on this podcast, but we all know it's out of love and friendship and fun. Please be careful, because what you could say could be the lighting of a fuse that can't be put out. And once that is done, I'm telling you, the guilt I felt after that was horrible. I knew it wasn't because of me, but I know that, well, I didn't help at all. All I did was talk shit. And just the fact that just because I didn't know what she was going through was not an excuse. It was not. So even though you're not dealing with it, look into it. Look into charities. Help out. Look into Infinite Powers charity, other charities. It doesn't matter. As long as you're helping out and as long as you're just passing it along, just don't put anybody in that situation where it can set them off, because the littlest things can set them off. because they're emotional at the time. They're having to deal with all these issues that we do not understand. Somebody I absolutely love, known him for a long time, 70 years. He deals with it, and I do not understand it at all. And I'm there for him. He knows it. So just be there for somebody, man. And that's as serious as I want to get. And I just want to let y'all know that just because you're watching and didn't understand it, it pertains to you too. That's it.
Thank you for sharing that, man. That takes a lot of heart.
That takes a lot of heart to share that power.
Yeah.
Like that's a powerful story.
For sure.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Mad respect.
Like seriously, yeah, King G.
Now, segue, Nikolai. You got this.
Yeah. Let me go ahead and end the podcast right there.
It's your boy Nikolai Capone.
Yeah, it's your boy Nikolai Capone. We're gonna go ahead and end the podcast. To my right, we got Retro EJ, producer of the show, helps me out every week. Appreciate him. Much love. Let him know where you at.
You can find me at retro_detro on Instagram. Also, you can find me at YouTube at the Retro Matador. I had a product for my new short that I came out with today, but it's not around me. Go check it out at the Retro Matador. It's called No Mo. Just dropped today, so that's where you can find me.
All right, and then to the right of Retro EJ, to the right of Retro EJ is going to be that dude Scoob.
That would be I. So yeah, you can find me on Twitch. That dude Scoob. That's where I'm primarily at. You could also find me on Twitter. that_dude_Scoob. I'm also on Instagram. That dude Scoob_gaming, and I also have a TikTok. That dude Scoob.
And then right above that dude Scoob, we got King Jackson.
All right. Y'all can follow me on Twitter or on Instagram. I've changed my handle, so y'all don't have to do any of the hard work. Just follow me at King Jackson. Like that's all there is to it.
Beautiful.
Plug it and
then to the left of King Jackson, we got King G.
It's your boy King G. You can catch me on Twitter, Instagram, and OnlyFans at the Real King G 100. And I will be trying to start a TikTok soon with my girl. We don't know if it's going to be just mine or a joint, but we got plans for some funny videos. So get ready for it.
Let's get it.
But understand, there's going to be a lot of white and Mexican jokes mixed in. So
nice.
Oh my God. To the left of King G, last but definitely not fucking least, in the least bit, is Infinite Power. Appreciate you coming on.
Absolutely. Thanks for having me. I am Infinite Power. You can find me on Twitch. You can find me on, it's Infinite Power Media on Twitch and Facebook. It's Infinite Power on YouTube. Infinite Power MG on Twitter. Projects I got going on. We have Game On, which is a game show about video games every other Friday. We have June 8th coming up is Star Wars RPG session called Praxium. We have a couple of live rehearsals on Tuesday nights, 7 p.m. Eastern time. And if you want to know more about the charity that I do, you can visit www.therelifeproject.com.
Well, I'm about to follow the hell out this dude, man. I'm learning.
Yeah, man.
Yeah,
Infinite is fire, bro.
Man.
But Infinite Power, give it to that website one more time for him.
Right. www.therelifeproject.com.
Thank you.
Yeah, and I'll be putting links in the bio as well on YouTube.
It is a little dated. We didn't do anything because of COVID last year, so you're going to see the 2019 stuff. We are working on putting it back together, even if it's in a small capacity and rebuilding from scratch. We're going to put the Real Life Project back together. We set goals before COVID kind of screws everything up. We'll get back on the horse this year.
Beautiful. I love to hear it, man.
Definitely.
But yeah, I appreciate all of you. I really do. Y'all are awesome. Appreciate y'all. And we're gonna go ahead and end the stream. What was it? Thank everybody for coming out, man. Everybody that followed. Shout out Black Yoshi and just space for staying through. And yes, Sirski, everybody, Flank. Hey, I appreciate Flank, bro. Thank you so much, Flank. You put me in contact with Infinite, bro. We wouldn't have done this podcast, without him there. So I appreciate you, Flank. Thank you, man. For a
podcast sometime,
I'm sorry, what?
We should try to get Flank on a podcast at least, once or twice, just because they've been so consistent.
Yeah, Flank's a dope dude, man. But yeah, we're gonna go ahead and end the podcast and the stream. I appreciate everybody coming through again. Are you going to stream Infinite? I don't know.
Tonight, no. I am streaming tomorrow. Tomorrow's I do sub Saturday. I think we're gonna be playing like random games like Apex and Pummel Party. We'll see whatever. I like doing party games more. But if I don't have a lot of people, I'll probably do something small like 3-person lobbies and Apex. It just depends. We'll see how it goes. But tomorrow's my sub day. Saturdays are my sub day.
Okay. Yeah, hit me up for Apex, bro. I'd be down to play.
I'm terrible at it.
Don't worry, I'm not good either.
Hey man, then
shit. Perfect. We're match made in heaven.
Add me in the mix, then I'll carry all y'all.
Yeah, Scoob, I'll tell you what. You want to go on Apex?
Scoob, you more like shoot people in real life, man. Come on, let's just be honest. Nah.
These are also facts, but
you can't do Scoob like Nikolai does. So.
No. Scoob wants to set something up. I'll come play Apex. Let's go.
Yeah, let's do it, man.
Let's do it.
Wait, hold on. Does that mean me too? Hold on.
Nah,
you said Scoob. You said Scoob.
I'm going to make you come on my game show. I think you're going to represent your podcast as against my competitors.
I'll
tell you what. Let's make it fun. Pick 2 of you to come do a game show about video games, and I'll have the tag team champions and another team for you guys to face. And it'll be one of the few times I do 3 teams.
I'd be down. That'd be fire.
I'm down for it.
That sounds like Scoob and Nikolai right there.
Yeah.
Retro, are you going to go play Apex?
Who? The what?
No.
Sorry,
He's going to play Castlevania.
Movie Castlevania something. I'm not.
If you do like retro games, like short little, you can pick up and play and have fun games, and you put them down, no big deal. Hit me up. I got a list for you.
Awesome.
Ooh. What was it? Hey, we need to do an Invincible watch party, by the way.
Keep saying it every week.
Oh my God, I've heard so many good things.
I have too.
So good.
Let's do it. We'll do it exclusively on Twitch. We'll do it exclusively on Twitch. If anybody's down, we'll watch. We'll watch Invincible. Like if anybody here is down to do it, and fuck it, we're gonna do it tomorrow. Fuck it. I don't care. We're gonna do Invincible watch party.
I might be.
You might be invited. No, we're gonna do it. Fuck it. What's a good time? 12 p.m. Let's just plan it right now, real quick, as we on the podcast. 12 p.m. I don't know.
No,
I'm throwing numbers out there.
We're gonna talk. We're gonna talk after. I can't tell you.
No, we always do this shit. We need to do it now.
Social media. Make sure you're following all of these guys so you know when the party is. They'll let you know very shortly.
Yeah, facts.
Well, you'll not.
I ain't gonna keep everybody there.
If you don't follow them.
Hey, was that a plug right there?
Man, you're a dirty dog and plug.
No, what they need to do is subscribe.
Are you okay, Scoop?
Subscribe. That way they know. That way, cabbage.
Yeah, follow it, subscribe, all that good stuff. We're gonna watch it. We're gonna hang out. I want to hang out with the chat, dude. Like chat. Y'all, I can't wait to read the fucking chat and throughout the video, because I'm gonna obviously rewatch the podcast. Like y'all were saying some wild shit in there.
All about your habits.
Yeah. I have bad habits.
I can't say most of my habits are lying because I'll get arrested. So let's not do that.
Yeah, let's not do that.
Okay, let's end the stream. I appreciate everybody coming through. Much love to everybody. Appreciate you, Infinite. Again, awesome fucking podcast. Everybody, peace. Y'all have a good night. Appreciate y'all coming through. Much love. Okay, you wanna just like look at the camera and do the peace.